What does Christmas mean to you? Whether it's good or bad, what does Christmas mean to each of you?
I love Christmas. Because I didn't celebrate it like most of my life. So it's just kind of like, it's not really about gifts and stuff for us. So we have good feelings about it. Just kind of like having the tree up, the lights. My kids are very into aesthetics as well. So I think we just like the aesthetics of Christmas. We like the lights. We are traditionalists when it comes to Christmas. So we like, seeing the Rockefeller tree lighting. Like, I do miss when Macy's were around because they always had like the trees up on the top of the store. So we just like, I'm more sentimental about a good old American Christmas. Like, I am good old American Christmas kind of person. It's just, I think that Christmas means like connecting to the country you live in. But I think that like that's what's missing. I think people hate each other because we don't have common ground as much anymore. So for me, like those traditions, like American tradition, like Christmas, are supposed to be those times where you can relate to the person you're walking out with. Like when you're in the mall shopping for Christmas, you have a point of relation because we're doing the Christmas shopping. We have, wearing the Christmas sweaters. Like, I just think it's a way for us to relate. So I love Christmas because I think it's easier to relate to. It used to be, not as much anymore, but it used to be easier to relate, I think, to people when you get around these times of the year. But that's what it means, relating to your community.
I like it. Relating to your community and being connected. As long as you have white Santa.
Bring back white Santa.
Chill.
I was okay with Tim Allen as a Santa Claus. I never watched the Santa Claus thinking he should be black. Just saying.
I mean, to make us think that black folks would be in the cold all the time.
Right.
Like, I mean, geographically.
Have you met a nigga working for UPS?
Right.
Geographically makes sense.
It geographically made sense.
And going into people's houses uninvited.
Yeah.
And leaving things, not taking them. Leaving things.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
The only Black Santa we got was next Friday.
Yeah.
Friday after next. And he was still on.
I mean, come on.
Oh, just saying. Wasn't it Ricky Smiley?
Yeah.
I'm about to say Ricky Smiley was the Santa, right? I was about to say, yeah, we already know.
But no, I guess Christmas to me means like something different now. I was kind of oblivious to the messaging, and it did kind of feel like that family thing when I was younger. And now, kind of being where I'm at, it's just like another holiday. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be the Grinch part right here. We don't really hang out on Christmas like that. Like we don't family gather and stuff like that. That don't mean I mope around about it. It just is what it is. But that's why I wanted to develop my own family, so I have those traditions and stuff like that. So in my mind, Christmas should mean, being around the people you care about. It should mean, celebrating the upcoming end of the year. Last time we're gonna really hang out before it's time to turn the calendar over. And then people got their other feels about Christmas and why Christmas, or what's the he is the reason for the season.
Oh yeah.
So, and that's cool too. Like I say, this is it's his birthday, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, close enough.
Some people would probably have a different opinion of it. But hey, look. We'll just go by majority rules on this one, maybe. Yeah. Let's go by majority.
Yeah, we with it. I mean, birthday or time for his deadline. I mean, tomato. Come see yourself.
Not on his birthday, man. We can at least wait till like a month. We ain't not on this. Not on this. That's too soon. That's too soon.
Man, that's you know what I'm saying. Third turn. It counts. It counts.
We gotta put that in the guidelines. Can't be their birthday.
It can be their birthday. You know what I'm saying? They gotta go, man. They gotta go. Can't be.
Like, my nigga. Subscribe, my nigga.
And the next time I see you, I'ma cancel Christmas on your ass.
It's been a long one, and I need someone so bad.
Wash away the toxicity.
With no passion, and the candles moving, and the candles moving, and it's time for you to join the club. And go again. Critically drinking, stay thirsty, my friend. Running wild and hoping never. If it does,
Hustle and grind culture is another version of it. I can sleep when I'm dating. You'll be dead.
It's showtime. Come in and have a drink with the whole crew. Come on and join the panel or throw from the chat. Do it how you wanna do. The misfits keep the whole chat lit. And soon you'll be a part of it too. So come back again, my friend, or we'll confront you. Here we go again.
What's up?
Critically drinking, stay thirsty, my friend. Ready to love and hoping never. If it does, oh, we'll be back again. Now let's make one thing clear. Because of you is why we're here. You give us life, you give us love. That is why we want you to our heart. Come and join the show, 'cause we need you to grow. So pull out the challenge, share with us all of the things you know. Here we go again. Critically drinking, stay thirsty, my friend. Ready to love and hoping never. If it does, oh, we'll come back again.
And like the song say, hey, don't. I will come find you. Easy way. With a hard way.
Amazing!
Release my nigga. Release my nigga.
What is up, y'all? You already know what time of the year it is. It is the Christmas season, man. So listen, I want to take a few moments to thank everybody for being a part of this year here at Critically Drinking. And also shout out to Risa Neal, who is the reason for this season stream. Shout out to you, Risa Neal. We got Danny for the dope intro, man. Thank you, man, for the cash app early. Appreciate that, man. Wanted to add some little touches for the little holiday, little Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, Happy Sabbath for you practitioners of the faith of Christianity. Happy Sunday for the rest of y'all. That just it's just another day. So appreciate all of y'all. I just want to go through and everybody. Risa Neal, appreciate you. Summer Miss Pod, hello from across the pond and the future. And Nia's in the building. Happy Elf. Yeah. Yella's in the building. Yella may be popping through the stream a little bit later. You are absolutely welcome. You asked for it. Check, go get it. And I'm gonna try to, if I'm gonna give it, I'm gonna try to give it to you good. Pause. I hope Santa brings y'all some ho ho ho's for Christmas. Red lipstick vibes, As the says say, where the vibe is always positive. Bri is in the building, probably spending time with family. Touching the war, my Twitch wife, man. Good. Appreciate you being here. My so-called life. Hello, hello. Merry Christmas to all of y'all. Yeah, got the little Christmas remix in the building, man. Mandrell in the building. Man, come on, man. Good to see you as well. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, whatever y'all say. What dime of the year it is? You already know what dime of the year it is. Yeah, yes. What time of year it is? It is the Christmas season. Everybody's not happy about that. I'm a little happy about it, but I wanted to share some of my festiveness and joy with you all. And again, thanks to Risa Neal. Y'all can thank Risa for this. But I did take some time. I spent some time with Yella and Bri. We did got some footage. We're going to share that. I'm going to share that and ask you guys some things. I'm going to try to work the poll, but I've got a lot going on, so it might be a little clunky the way this works. I just want to prepare y'all. So as I'm doing one thing, I'll probably be trying to set up the next thing. So there'll be like some times where I'm looking at something and I'm probably going to be on mute a few times, and I'm probably going to have something I'm thinking is playing, but it's not playing. So just bear with your boy. Now I got to figure out, I need to sign in as the other me so I can work a poll. North Pole, South Pole, North Pole, South Pole. Real quick, give me a second. Pole and roll, roly poly. Okay, cool. All right, so everybody in the chat, what does Christmas mean to you? Anything at all? Is it just Sunday today for you, or is there a reason for your season? Let me know in the chat while I'm getting stuff set up. And again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Hope you all are spending time with your friends, your loved ones, your families, all that good stuff today through tomorrow. I know my nephew will be over tomorrow, so which is why I'm here today. My nephew will be over tomorrow. No idea what we're going to do. We did not just do a lot of gifts. We got Inya in the building, the main mod. Good to see you. Do I need a poll for this? No. What does Christmas mean to you? It's just Sunday for Inya. Got that. Did the intro song. Okay. I'm going through my notes because I got a little program. I tried to put together, how they for y'all that used to go to church like I did, put together the little Christmas program. I tried to do something like that. So we'll see how it goes. But I should be here for a couple of hours with y'all to keep y'all company if y'all don't have anything going on while you might be out and about, while you're driving. A couple hours, we can rock it out together. If you can chat it, that's great. If you can't, trust me, I've got a lot of stuff prepared so that you don't even have to be busy in the chat. I'm not even going to bother y'all's little fingers today. You can keep your fingers on the gift wrap and the tape. You ain't got to worry about me. I got you. Touching on as a youth, getting gifts. As an adult, staying alive. Okay, that's what's up. Okay, well, listen. To me, it definitely meant, it always meant, my family, they did the Jesus is the reason for the season thing. For me, it was gifts, like you said, when you were younger. It was definitely gifts. As I gotten older, it's a time to reflect and honor the family or the people that I care about. Listen, that's like one of the underlying meanings of why I'm here today. Giving meaning back to the people that mean something to you. So in that vein, I am here to show love and to show presence with a CE instead of a TS. It's nice to have an excuse to catch up with people. Aside from that, it's an even better excuse to spend a few days getting fat. Yes. Dury in the building, crypto gang. What up? Holiday season has no meaning to me, but Christmas is great food and dealing with family. I'm trying to tell you, I love the holiday party season, especially like at work before I really got under the understanding of potlucks and how they lived and animals and pets. It was so great. Like somebody bringing in cheese balls and somebody bringing in that Chex Mix and somebody bringing in this and somebody doing the meatballs, man. It was the best time, all that free food until I remember Susan. Susan. I was working in the financial aid office at this university out here, right? Oh my God. Susan, I don't know, she had some kind of oral surgery, right? So she would walk around all the time with something to dab because she couldn't close the side of her mouth, so it would just like dribble. She made something, and she had a cat. And then when Angela found some cat hair, and I think it was like chips and dip, it was like that 3-layer dip or something like that. It was something like, it was like, oh my God. Oh, after that, I was aware, like, oh shoot, this stuff comes from people's houses, and I need to know how they live before I eat anything. But you know, I was young. I was like 25. I didn't know no better. I was dumb. On the projector in the tribe, Pastor. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Much love to the tribe, the Harris tribe in the building. Let's talk the Better Black Life, man. I was watching you while I was clipping videos. While I was clipping and editing, I was watching you, and you had a good stream the other day because the ladies were on your neck. I like Von Bryant coming up. He repped well. Bolo came up. He repped well. Because y'all was on that Princella topic. It wasn't the topic of the show, but y'all got on Princella somehow. That was hilarious. But with Quantum, and I don't even know who the other lady is. She seemed new to your channel. But they were giving you the business from the chat. Oh, I was enjoying that so much. I don't think I left a comment on the video. I meant to, because I had such a good time like laughing. Because man, they were on you. Why don't you do the science, Clarence? Clarence, why don't you do the biology, Clarence? Why don't you refute the science, Clarence? I was like, wow, they are on his neck. But man, that was so fun. Temperance was a nice stream. Okay, that must have been the says. Yeah. Man, I promise you, they actually bring a lot of good lessons and things that people actually practically need to add to their lives. So temperance is something I obviously need because, you know, I did get that comment about my double chin and wide back. Temperance, I could use a little temperance. But it's so much fun. So much fun. Anyway, let's move on. I am going to set up another video while we're waiting. It's the mother. So we are going to look back. We are going to look back at the last year, 2023. We are going to look back at that. Set up. And bring in my buddies, Bri and Yella. Three, two, one. As far as you know, this year, man, just doing a retrospective, man. What is y'all's streaming year felt like for you? Like the changes, growth, atmosphere. What is 23 felt like for each of you?
So I know that this is pretty much what's been kind of keeping me motivated to do other stuff. You know, it's I've done a lot of streaming this year. And it's yeah, dude, if I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say the number, but it's more than 365.
Yeah, your body count high. Yeah, your body count is real high.
Yeah, I'm for the streets. I'm for the streaming streets. So I mean a lot, y'all.
Yeah, you be live. I mean, I generally am more surprised if you're not live.
Yep.
Than if you are.
Me too. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but
it's not. I mean, it's just kind of like I've found that that's how often you've been streaming it in my head. It's like I expect to hit Twitch and then see that you're live.
Yeah, I'm doing something.
Yeah.
You're doing something.
It's cool though.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of revealed that I can be somewhere people just feel comfortable to be at.
Yeah.
That's good.
So yeah, it's hey, look, Mikasa is Sukasa.
For me, this year started off trash. So my streaming has changed because I moved a lot. Partially because my brother got sick so prematurely too. So I thought I would have more time to like get into more of a groove, like where I kind of wanted to be. But then all that happened. So I kind of pulled back from streaming. But at the same time, I think it's been good because I still have kept up Otaku Talk. And I still pop up and chat with y'all, which is kind of more what I enjoy, like the chats and stuff. So my relationship with streaming has changed, but I definitely want to keep Otaku Talk going and starting to get some. It's like, because I only stream once a week, I think it takes a while to establish a consistency with once a week streaming. You know what I mean? Versus if I was streaming like 3 times a week, it only take you a few times to realize, okay, they're showing up these days. But I think if I'm only showing up once, it just takes a while. So now that we're like, we have been consistently every Sunday at 5 for a while now, we're starting to like get a little bit of traction and stuff like that. So I think it's ending good. So yeah, I've cut down a lot from where I was, but that's just because I had to. So, but I'm happy with where it is. You know, the once a week thing is good, and that's probably where it's gonna stay for now.
All right, good people. Give me a quick second. Like I said, I got a lot going on, so it's gonna be weird for me to get used to these little transitions. I'm trying to do like 3 or 4 things in a sequence, and y'all know how bad I am just about unmuting. So man, just stick with me. Stick with your boy, man. So to be honest, it's around 7:50 plus. Woo! Woo! Jesus! Woo, boy! Your hour count high. Ooh, Jesus Christ, brother. Nova's in the building, man. Merry Christmas to you, man. My mom's name is Susan, and I can confirm she has cats, and her food is contaminated with love and dander. Merry Christmas Eve, you wonderful queers, cunts, bitches, and bastards. Man, that is the sweetest holiday message I've ever received in my life. That's definitely getting starred and saved for later. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Nova doesn't know it, but he's on the naughty list. Naughty Nova. Von Eric is in the building, man. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Sunday, Sabbath, whatever it is for you. Hope it's happy. All right. So I'm looking back for over this last year, man. It's been a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. Personal life, it's kind of been like, I'm gonna say like at a 4 out of 10. It's about a 4 out of 10. Personal life. Streaming, I think I've quit twice. So I'm gonna say I probably was at a 3 out of 10 until I'm gonna tell you, I kind of got rejuvenated by the Von Eric series, man. That was so much fun. And I realized, like, you know what? I could just talk about like troll stuff and just be okay trolling, because I don't really get to troll in other people's chats like I used to. So I don't get that energy out. So man, having those conversations about religion was so much fun. And then like reacting to 4 times. Ooh, how many times have I quit? It's over 9,000. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I was talking to somebody in my real life too. They were like, "Oh, you're streaming again?" I'm sorry. I see you got your streams back up. I was like, "Oh shoot, I gotta quit quitting. Man, I'm just not a successful quitter. It's bad, man. It's bad. I gotta work on that. I need to. That needs to be a resolution. If I feel like quitting, at least don't say it. That's what I gotta do. Yeah, even they know. My real life people, man. I went over my homeboy's house. He was like, "I see you got your streams back up." Oh man, it's bad. It is bad. But yeah, I mean, over this year, there's been a lot of changes on the channel. A lot of the people that started the year hanging out over here, they probably aren't even streaming, because a lot of content creators came here. They're probably not streaming. They're probably not. I haven't seen them in the space too much at all. A lot of people, and even some of the people that still are streaming, they just don't come over as much for whatever reason. Had a few differences of opinion with a few folks too. I mean, that was an interesting year as far as people I had a strong difference of opinion with that came out on stream. So we did have a lot of fun there. So it's been an interesting year. We had a lot of fun topics. What do you all remember from this year? What was the thing that you remember from this year on this channel? Like, is there anything that stands out to you? Like anything at all? So yeah, let me know. Let me know what you guys remember on this channel from this year as like funny or impactful or anything. What's a memory from this year in 2023 that stands out to you? No matter how many times you quit, I won't quit on you. Thank you, Anae. Thank you. Appreciate that. Don't quit on me, even if I quit on myself. I wouldn't suggest anybody do that. If somebody's quitting on themselves, you let them quit. Don't stand in there for them. But you do what you want to do. It's your life. It's your life. Black people are suffering. Let me see if I had that. I left it for a minute.
Listen, people are, the black community is suffering, and you're saying it's great. You're saying it's great. Everybody else is suffering, and the black community is suffering. The black community is suffering.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
Yeah, Dr. D. Now listen, I would love to do Dr. D again. I just won't have a beard. I won't have a goatee because I lost it on Snapchat, the Snap filters. They took those down. I lost my beard. I can't grow a real one. You know, I know y'all think that I could grow a real one, and I just choose to have this little sparsely attended hair party. That's not true. I really just can't grow hair. I know it's really strange to hear that, knowing how manly and masculine I am and how much I probably ooze testosterone, in your opinion. But it's really hard for me to grow facial hair, chin hair. Absolutely. Offended is my favorite moment. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, offended, man.
When there's an emotional rift, because this person attaches love to their physical being, their physical body, they don't want to be touched by you if they're offended. Snoop Dogg taught us that. He said there ain't no loving good enough to give her while I'm offended.
Chill for a minute, cause ain't no loving good enough to get burned while I'm offended. Yeah.
How do you have the clip and still get the lyrics wrong? Boy, that's crazy. Now, the game show was fun, and the game show. Now, which one, Barcade or the one I did with the Let's Talk crew with you? Because the one I did with the Let's Talk crew with you guys, that was so much fun. That was so much fun. I didn't know you were that competitive. I didn't know you were that vindictive. Had to get the long pause on that one. Let me see. Yeah, you can. If mine is fake, yours can be too. I'm going to try it. Man, thank you, Realistic. Thank you. It was the game show for me. Great change of pace. Yes, man. I like the barcade too. It was a lot of fun. That was a lot. I'm going to say that was just a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun making, as well as like springing stuff on people. Because a lot of times when that show went on, Yella hadn't seen a lot of the stuff I had made up. Like we would like plan on the game, like how it was going to work out. But as far as like graphics and stuff, a lot of times he had never seen that before it popped up on the screen. That was a lot of fun. That's exactly what we think. When Bri ate the heart chip, oh man, I missed it. I had to watch that on replay. I missed it. One of my favorite moments here is a story about crying in the club. Oh man, yeah, that's unlisted. That video is unlisted. Y'all don't need it. We don't need it. No. We don't talk about Bruno. With us, yeah, the one with y'all. Let's talk. Man, that was fun. That was a fun game, man. Where in the world is Carly and the baby? Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, Peggy with the stinger. Oh my God, man. AR should have never told that story. That was hilarious. Oh my God. The AI description game where the AI, we put in the description and it would make up and it would try to make it as close as possible. That was fun too. Man, that was some fun stuff. We've done some fun stuff this year. Definitely some fun stuff. So I really appreciate y'all all taking a part in all of that. All of this stuff happened because of you. I mean, honestly, all of this stuff would only happen because you were here, you were present, you were giving your feedback and input on things. So appreciate all of y'all. Thank y'all. I am going to try to queue up the next clip. Let's see how I do. What is it again? No, not that one. Not that one. Huh. I don't see it. I seem to have erred. Give me a second. I might need to refresh this. Maybe I need to refresh. Yeah, okay. All my videos weren't there. All right, cool. Cool. All right, let's see. No. Can we take a second to appreciate that Rashawn has a do-rag collar for every occasion? Listen, man. We don't need that kind of snark around here, buddy. We don't need that. So, yeah, let's get this next video popping real quick. Let me pull this down. Take a second to bring Bri and Yella back in the building for a second. Sorry, I'm all out of sorts. I got things in too many places. Holiday party or family dinner? Which one would you choose? Holiday
Oh,
party
choose. I was
or
gonna say,
family dinner? Which one is your favorite? Like,
oh, a nice
I know
gala,
I'm
a nice,
holiday party.
a nice
I'm definitely
charity
holiday.
ball. Have y'all ever been to a charity ball with an open bar
No,
for
I've been to
Christmas?
something with the open bar, but not.
Oh,
It wasn't charity. It was a Christmas party for the job. It was
yeah.
I don't know if it was an open bar or what, but I remember this one lady. I will never forget how drunk she was in the stairwell, just like sloppily, like spread out on the stairwell.
I'm telling you gotta do. It's an experience. You gotta go to a formal gala where you wear like a ball gown, and then like one of them. I actually went to one with Twan before, and the ticket to get in was a toy because it was like toys for tots or some shit. Like it was for the kids. It was for the kids. So to get in, you just gotta bring a brand new toy, and it was open bar. Woo, I'm telling y'all, that is the way to Christmas party. If you've never done it, get you a nice suit, get you a nice ball. And that year I went with Twan, I had a boyfriend. I invited him to go. He was a nigga. He said he didn't want to wear a 3-piece suit. So I went with Twan instead. And that's how the fight started.
and that was how it started to decline. Started when he told me no.
When he told me
nerve
no.
to tell me no.
He told me no. For the kids.
The first and last mistake.
Exactly. So yeah. Party for sure.
What about you, yo? Family dinner or holiday party? With the girlfriend that drops kick, the handsy person. I remember we had that discussion.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
The girl is going to drop kick somebody at the holiday party.
Yes. Because I'm going in clean, especially if it's something like that, the gallon of 3-piece suit. I'm finna go in there and fly. I'm finna go in there and fly like a magic slave. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Barbara from the counter might get a little handsy. You know what I'm saying?
You said Barbara from the counter. Corporate errand.
Right.
Yella, so good to see you.
Hey, Yella. So glad you could come to the party.
But yeah, that type of party is cool. Like I said, our family don't really link up and do a lot of that no more. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of that. Plus, just the party feels a little different. Like with it just being the dinner, the party probably got some stuff going on.
Yeah,
like stuff you could do, all that other stuff.
Yeah,
family, you just go.
I be a dance floor.
Yeah, dancing is good for your soul.
Yeah,
you gotta dance sometimes.
Yeah. So you go to family dinner, and the only thing there is food and a judgmental auntie.
And food and have judgmental aunties, high blood pressure.
Man, and somebody gotta take out the trash. We take out the trash.
Somebody little cousin want a game on your phone. You got the game on your phone? You know what I'm saying?
Can you run me to the store?
Run me to the store.
Yeah, definitely holiday party.
Yeah, and it'd be cold. It'd be cold. See, that Christmas walk. That Christmas
smoking
walk.
Cousins. They be
right. See, that Christmas walk don't hit different though. Like it's a difference when you taking that walk at like the 4th of July party. That taking that walk in Chicago at Thanksgiving, right? Yeah, Thanksgiving you push me because it's November. Christmas party up here. The Christmas walk
is snapping. That wind snapping.
Yeah.
He used to be outside.
Man, no, that ain't no good. I knew it. I told you I was gonna be muted at some point. I told you I was gonna be muted at some point. I already knew it. And yes, I bought a couple of multi-packs of do-rags. I did. Yes. And what? She better protect her present on Christmas because I'm the prize. Black man unprotected. That was fun. Yeah. Thank you, Inya. Thank you. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. That Christmas walk ain't it. One of these days we're gonna leave his ass on mute. That's dirty. And that's very black. Ooh, I got something for you. I got something for you. It's gonna be on Twitch. So after today's stream, I'm out. There's something I want to do for the Twitch folks, Twitch crew, like me and us that hang out in Yella's chat. I've got something for y'all. So we'll have to figure out. I'm probably just gonna shift over to Twitch after this. But I mean, not long, like a little crew gathering, a little something. Man, listen, we thought Dury was the porn bot, right? When Dury first started coming up here, there was, that was when we would get those random spam bots talking about XXX 18 years old or whatever, cam videos. Right after we would get that in the chat, Dury would come in every single time right behind it. Hot girls head, that's where the hot girls head came from. That was crazy. It's weird how little stuff like that happened, man. That's it, man. We had some good times this year, boy. I tell you. But I'm definitely always holiday party. My family dinners were filled with a lot of debauchery. Yeah, a lot of heat and a lot of contention. I still remember Thanksgiving. Oh my God, where my sister and my two sisters, my older and my younger sister, were pointing the sharp objects at each other. That was wild. But I mean, our family, for whatever reason, we just didn't get along too well. We were also dissimilar as far as temperament. So, I mean, it is what it is. But we've had some good times too. My older sister could definitely throw down. I mean, she set up some Thanksgiving's cooking. I think all the best food I've had on Thanksgiving was probably from my older sister. Now my little sister, I'm just trying to think of a Thanksgiving or Christmas contribution from my little sister. I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but there's still time. We're all still alive. So, it can happen. It can absolutely happen. So, I do have something prepared for you guys. Got to get my vocal cords ready. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, goodness. Whew, all right. Oh, my. How did you do that so quickly? That's exactly what it was like, too. Open bar Christmas ball is superior. You gotta have an open bar. You gotta have something to sip on. You gotta bring something. Gotta bring something to the table. And you don't want to have to pay. You don't want. I know, right? I know. I'm just joking. I didn't open it up. It's not open. But I do have something prepared for y'all. Now I don't want to get sentimental, but I mean y'all have developed into something that's very important to me. So this is something I wrote for the channel. I think a lot of you have probably heard of it was the night before Christmas. It was the night before Christmas. So let me see. Make sure I can scroll without getting stuck. All right, cool. So it was the stream before Christmas, and boy was it sweet. Time for us at the ready for Village to eat. I wanted to eat Jesus, but his birthday is here. And for all us pagans, we just spread holiday cheer. Thumbnails on critically drinking were rare. I suppose I gotta paste the sentence. In hopes that onlookers may see and go there. The chatters were busy, but some made some time to stop and say hi to our shining bright dime. Others were ready to argue their views. The bushes were filled up with cloud watching crews. Friend Yella was there, as high as a kite, riding flaming reindeer. Watch his nose glow so bright. Queen Bri may pass by if she hears all the chatter, and y'all will come asking us what is the matter. And they will say, hey, and Greg and her will get crass, while Quantum and Nova will show up just to harass. Risa and Dawn will come show love and support. Mandrell will get the link, but it's definitely our last resort. Candid Ann may peek in between rounds with her patience. Ty Libra and Midnight listen from their workstations. My so-called life won't let the Bible off easy. If Rico pops up, you know he's about to start talking real greasy. Summer will wave from the future and across the pond. The says will come through until dinner gets done. Brother Vaughn will hang tough until we start the blasphemy. LG Patrice will greet the crew, but it's the hypocrisy for me. Simma, Apex, Von Eric, and Danique all had kept the channel going at times when my wheel was weak. New growth with GMs, Dory with all the receipts, IG from the plantation, and Conscious TV with the spiritual treats. Because, he met Jesus on the edible. Excuse me. So many Others have come, and many more come and go. They blow in and they drift like the fresh falling snow. I thank one and all for the part you've played in my life. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. So that's from Critically Drinking, man. I really do appreciate all of you for your love and support. Now, I didn't work red lipstick vibes in, you know, you wanted people to pass it through, but I appreciate you. Honestly, I do. I enjoy the type of content that you bring. Man, we even got Shags in the building, man. Appreciate you too. But I definitely got something for the Twitch people. Definitely got something for the Twitchers. The Bible shall not pass. I'm not crying. You're crying. Just give me a second. All right. Let me see. Rashawn, put the transcripts of all our chats with our names and personal chats. Let me see that into the chat GPT. No, I actually wrote that myself. I did not use chat GPT. I did not. I thought about it. I did not. But I do want to move on to the next segment. I move on to the next segment. We are going to move, and I got to forgot. Got to close that poll, y'all. Got to close the poll. I knew I was going to forget something. Let me see where that poll landed. It did nothing. Well, chat BET. That's a good one, Nova. That's a good one. All right. So why can't I start a poll? We're 58% that would rather go to holiday party than a family dinner. That's not bad. 58%. That's not bad. Okay. Cool. All right. Now that that's done. All right. Cool. Now, what am I looking for? Favorite. Got too many videos. All right, let's go. What is your favorite Christmas food or drink?
Oh, them Christmas tree cakes. Them little Debbie Christmas tree cakes.
Ooh.
They got the ice cream now too.
They got ice cream?
That ice cream slap too. Got little cake bits in it and sprinkles and shit. Ooh, about to go get me some. Yeah. Them little Debbie cakes.
Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes and ice cream.
I was finna say most of it. If anything, it's probably gonna be something sweet too, like the cookies, with the little cream on the top, like the little frosting on top of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they usually shape like a tree.
Not the Walmart ones though.
No, kind of something like them, but like
with
homemade.
the crunch. Yeah.
Right, homemade. Now my mom used to make the ones with the it was like the glitter, I guess it was.
Yeah, it's old like that sugar that'd make it look sparkly.
Right, you would sprinkle the shit on there. She'll make like red or green ones. She'll just do the trees. She'll do the trees and the stars. Cool. And they'll just do we were broke. You know?
I ain't never seen that. Oh, like it's like the cube, like the sugar, but it's cube, like so it's kind of
it's like crystallized, right? So it looked looks like sprinkles, but it's just like sugar dust.
They got some of them cookies like that in the store. They like them little shortbread sugar cookies, but they got the sprinkle. Right. But it's one brand that's nasty as fuck though. But then it's like another brand that's and they look kind of the same. The cookies just ain't quite right on the others. I don't know.
You right. You get the wrong sugar cookie, man. It tastes like trash, man. So. Yeah, real quick. Let me get my bad. Sorry, trying to keep all this stuff straight, man. So I know my favorite Christmas food is definitely not the cookies. Man. I know I didn't leave this in there, but I really like fruitcake. I know that's weird. Pause. But I like fruitcake. I don't know why. That one got associated with Christmas for me, but I rarely ever see it or have it. I rarely ever get to see it or have it. But I already started the poll for the next clip. So I'm going to go right into the next clip. And I want to know what you guys think about that as well. Would you rather have one lavish gift or 10 simple ones? 10 simple. I know. I know. It was pause. As far as Christmas goes, would the two of you rather get 10 simple gifts or one really lavish gift? What's your preference?
For some reason, I don't like. Okay, my family. The thing is, me and my husband, we don't really get each other Christmas gifts.
Okay.
So I'm trying to think. We usually just like do the kids because we have anniversaries, so that's like our extra holiday in there, and then we got Valentine's Day, so we don't really get each other gifts. So I'm just trying to think like if he was to give me something, if there's something I've been really wanting, then of course get this. I'm gonna say one lavish gift because I'm kind of expensive, so it's probably gonna be lavish.
Extra. Yeah. What about you, Gales?
Yeah, I'm kind of down the same path. You know what I'm saying? Xbox S1, you know what I'm saying, would definitely hit a lot harder than, you know,
some socks,
shower set, you know what I'm saying, right? Some socks,
a bunny,
yeah, like, you know, some pajamas, stuff like that. So, you know, while they will get used, like don't get it twisted. If I get all that, I'm rocking the hell out of them pajamas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But yeah, if you got enough for just one, or like you said, it's probably gonna be something. If we in that type of setting where if you're buying me something like that, it's probably gonna be something you know that I want. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna just be guessing that I want an Xbox. I mean, you're probably right. Like, you can't miss, but, you know, you bring a PS5
concert tickets.
That's something different.
Yeah, like concert tickets are expensive. That's the only thing I want. Like, I want to be gifted concert tickets. That's on my bucket list. Because, like, I remember being a kid and my mom surprised me with NSYNC tickets. And, like, I tried to get the tickets, but I couldn't get them because they were, like, selling like hotcakes. And then she surprised me with them. And I was like, oh, man, that's such a good surprise. Concert, you know somebody really want to go to. That's a good experience. So it'll be something like that. It can be expensive though. Is that lavish? I feel like that's lavish.
I mean, it can be. It depends on the ticket.
Okay.
Like, I'm sure who you want to go see is
they cheap. Okay, Usher a little high.
Exactly.
Usher a little high.
Usher, you would go see Beyonce. It's gonna be a star. You ain't about to go see like no local. You don't want to go see.
Kareem Bailey Ray was only $40.
I mean,
right,
okay.
At the local, you ain't trying to go to the local municipal center.
Alan Stone was $30.
Yeah,
that was one of the best concerts I ever went to.
Well, there you go. Okay.
I'm trying to see like K-pop mega stars and stuff.
Okay, so let's go, man. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, y'all would be making fun of me. Yeah, pause. I like the fruitcake. But what would you guys like? What would you guys like? The lavish gift or the simple gifts? I know I'm more the simple gift guy. And I know that's life. That's life. Life be life. And so I know I just gotta settle for the simple. I gotta start with the simple gifts. Because if I want the lavish, I'm hurt later. But I'm gonna take the 10 simple gifts. And it looks like most of you would take it's so close though. One lavish gift. Most of you would take one lavish gift over the 10 simple gifts. Okay. That's solid. I'm going to go ahead and end that poll. So it's 55-45, but that one's pretty close. And as far as the favorite food, my Caribbean side sliced bun and cheese. I don't even know what that is, but I bet it's good. I bet that's good. And yeah, oh my gosh, I bet that's good. Ooh. Even if the net total cost of the 10 items is equal to that one lavish item, I usually prefer the lavish item because it's easier for me to buy 10 cheap items. I need the one lump sum for a big item. That's actually smart thinking. Like how it's easier to pay in interest over time instead of paying in cash. As net total cost increases, that's only true. Lavish is the economic answer. I'm glad that economics degree is not going to waste. I had a chick buy me a few simple gifts and it ended up upsetting me. It was like she was on Amazon, click gifts for him, and clicked the first 4 things she saw. Wow. Hey, put a little thought into it. But smaller gifts could be priceless, like small, thoughtful Kids, yeah, facts. A hand-drawn giraffe and butterfly. I mean, not from me, because my hand-drawn giraffe and butterfly would not look like a giraffe or butterfly at all. One of the gifts was one of those Sherlock Holmes pipes. Wow. Do you like Sherlock Holmes? Like, if you like Sherlock Holmes, even if you don't smoke, I can see it. But it's randomly a pipe. It is. It's a spiced fruit bun with a piece of cheese. For me, it's 10 simple gifts, so it can look like a lot. Yeah, that's how I grew up too. I love it. The 10 simple, like, give me 10 of them, all wrapped up like I got a big Christmas. Yeah, because once I open that one, it's a wrap. I'm a sucker for man cheese and greens with some hot sauce. Oh, mac and cheese. Why did I say man cheese? I'm getting really palsy today. You know what I'm saying? Scarcity mindset. I mean, you might be right. You might be right. Forget you, Nova. Just because you grew up rich. Beverly Hills. Spoiled boy. That's what makes it great. Mm-hmm. It's infiltrating Christmas. I know. It's already, that was Christmas. Forget infiltrating. That's how Christmas was for us. Forget you. All right. So I do want to get this next one ready. Give me a second. While I'm getting that queued up, tell me what is the best and worst gift that you've ever received for Christmas? What is the best and worst gift that you've ever received on Christmas? Mm-hmm. Oh, some of my videos are going back to the ooh. I don't have them all on one page anymore. No. That sucks. All right. Give me a second. Do-do-do. I would take the lavish gift and sell it. That way you can buy whatever you want. I mean, you know. You can see any gift is lavish or small. That's a variable. It is. It indeed is. Let me get this next one. I forgot I had like little filler ones too. I forgot I had like little in-betweeners. Give me a second. Best or worst Christmas gift that you received and or given?
So the best one is also the worst one that I've received.
Okay, that's interesting.
It's the worst because it was the worst, but it was the best because it created a lasting memory.
Okay.
So me and my cousin got matching sweaters one year.
Okay.
Like remember the Coogee sweaters with the hat combo?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right. So we got one of them. We like, all right. The thing is that Granny got them from the bootleg man.
Oh no.
So they the same exact sweater hat combo.
Mm-hmm.
But his say Fat Farm on the sweater and hat. Mine say Rockaware on the sweater. Same
outfit.
Pattern. Like we could have swapped hats, swapped sweaters.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have really noticed unless you looked at the tag. In hindsight, I'm like, getting old, I was like, that was
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
That's so ghetto.
That's pretty bad. Like, cause she had to look at them and see the two different names on them.
We told her. We noticed it from the beginning.
Yo.
We noticed it from the beginning.
Grandma.
She like, just take them, goddamn.
Hey, was it the one grandma that you said looked like the picture I merged with you and Betty White?
Yes, dude. Yes, I gotta find a picture. Yes, dude. Yes.
Yo,
yes.
I love it. Yeah. So, Bri, what is the best or worst gift that you have received or given?
I've never got a bad gift, I would say, because I'm once again new to gift exchanging. We didn't grow up celebrating Christmas or anything.
That's what's up.
So I've only really exclusively celebrated it with my husband and my kids.
Okay.
So the gifts are always awesome. My favorite was the year we did. We kind of did it was like almost like Secret Santa.
Mhm.
So like we did it amongst each other. So it was really a surprise because I didn't know what they were gonna give me. The only downside is the dress they got me was I think it was too big. So I never got to wear it. It was really nice. I liked the dress, but it was too big. But I had just had my youngest at the time. So that's why they had my size kind of wrong. Because it was like, you know what size she is. But it still was cool. And I got a purse. And yeah, I think that was like my favorite gift. Because we went to a hotel. We decided to bounce. We were like, I don't want to go to nobody's house. I don't want to see nobody. We just went to Nashville to the Gaylord Opryland Resort. And we got a room. We got us a little Christmas tree, you know, like this tall that pops up, and we just exchanged. Everybody got one gift. It was nice. That's like my favorite gift. It wasn't even a gift. Like it was probably like cheapest gift I've maybe ever gotten, but it was nice.
Okay, I like it.
Just take them, goddamn.
I forgot I added that on there. I'm sorry. Just take them, god damn it. All right, give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. I gotta stop the video on my side. That is hilarious to me. Anyway, let me catch up with the chat real quick, because man, oh shoot. Best gift was a tennis bracelet from my mom. Where's the pair of socks that had a hole in it? No, who did that? Put out them red lipstick, out them. Bestest computer. Worst is half of a bra. What is half of a bra? And a raccoon head? That can't be real. That cannot be real. Man, he's doing the econ. He's doing the economics of one lavish gift versus 10. He's like really like crunching the numbers over here. Wow. The best Christmas gift I ever received was the original PlayStation. Okay. Man, Nova hunting. He wants a bidet for Christmas. He wants a bidet. Nova probably does. He definitely wants something. Did I leave that? No, that's part of something else. I think I'm gonna play that video next. Let me see. My best was the very first Eve album in '99 and a CD player. My worst gift was a Secret Santa gift of a candy that I didn't eat in the 5th grade. Ooh, that hurts. That's grandma. That's what's up. I don't not want a bidet. I got my mom ancestry.com for Christmas. I think I did that too one year. I don't know if it was her birthday or Christmas. Then it turned into her finding her dad. She never knew. Wow. She had no idea. He had no idea she existed. She got 3 years with him before he passed. Wow. Now that's dope. That's dope, man. Wow. He wanted a Biden for Christmas. I guarantee Nova does not want a Biden. My best gift was my first iPod back in the day. I lost my fucking mind off of music like Airplanes by B.O.B. That was a good song. Your cousin did that? Ooh, not the socks with the hole in it. Oh, a bidet. I'm sure somebody already told her in the chat what a bidet was. If I don't see it, I'm sure somebody told her what a bidet is already. I'm behind. 1 cup and straps. She cut it down the middle. What are people doing out here? These are some Christmas animals. Yep, and yeah, a bidet is a hygienic plumbing fixture for cleansing human nether regions via directed water jets, often featuring adjustable temperature and pressure. Yo, that is so thorough. Can't afford a bidet for you, Nova, but I'm gonna buy you a premium douche as a substitute. That works. That'll work for him. He likes things back there anyway. A bidet cleans your booty. A Precious Moments figurine. Snow Globe. Is Snow Globe one of the best or one of the worst? So Precious Moment was the best. Snow Globe was the worst. I don't honestly remember my worst Christmas gift. I don't remember anything really letting me down, because whatever it was, I probably just didn't think of it again. I'm gonna say probably a calendar. I've gotten a few calendars for Christmas. I didn't appreciate calendars until the last couple of years, like when time had no meaning anymore. Then the calendars really became something useful. But before then, oh, okay, thanks. Yeah. Got y'all. But let me get this next one queued up, because I think this, speaking of butt stuff, I think this is the video. This is the video we need. Boom, boom, boom.
So I know, like the last time we was around, I just bought her. I bought her a bunch of wrestling gear, like shit that she would like leggings and shit. Like they sell female style clothes on WWE.
Yella
So
just
she
want a
liked it.
belt.
Get me the winged eagle. If you're listening,
See, I know he want a belt. So I told you, I already knew it.
If my future, whoever buy me is the winged eagle WWF belt. Absolutely, yes.
There you go.
It's going right.
I heard you say you wanted her to you getting her tights. What I imagine, because you always talked about you coming into the room, you coming into the bedroom, and she like jump off of something on you, like a drop kick or like a chokehold. Like I just imagine you just had like this was. I'm buying you like
kick. He wants you to go.
That
you can her kick stuff.
Wrestling kick.
That's funny.
Is she coming in a singlet and tights? You know what I'm saying?
Like, you gotta give her like the Mexican wrestling mask.
The lucha. Yeah.
Hey, look, it's a Christmas gift, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
A gift that people are giving.
Do you gift that? I mean, like outside of like that, like is lingerie like Christmas?
I think it would this one of the best gifts because I'm old and ain't nobody got time to be guessing what the fuck you trying to see me. Please tell me what to put on. We too old for this. Like, cheat codes, please. I think that's a good gift. Yeah. You want somebody to wear it, you should just go ahead and give it to them so they can wear it. Like, and that's the whole thing. Like, you hear that and you like, there's just nothing in me wants to put stuff up my butt. And you're like, okay, that's a fair assessment. It sounds terrible when people are talking about it. But I mean, if you're not going to do it and you haven't done it, just like, why are you having whole soliloquies about it?
Wow.
Oh, man. Leave it to Bri. Okay, that's too funny. Anyway, since we were talking about butt stuff, I thought it only appropriate. Let me just catch up with the chat. And I'm going to play another one of those little in-betweener clips. Let me see. I regifted something somebody bought from me years later to the person I got it from. No. Best way. Precious Moment. Oh, it's Precious Moment Snow Globe. Got you. Merry Christmas. Greg Bryan is in the building. Good to see you. Bucket list gift is a winning lottery ticket. My uncle's gives everyone like 20 scratchers for Christmas. Okay. So far, I'm up like $17. Okay. B9 Nizzle, Merry Christmas to you, B9 Nizzle. Happy New Year. All that good stuff, man. Appreciate you. You be happy to know I finally got Dury pulled me into the crypto world. I got a little bit in crypto. I know you got a little bit in there. I'm testing. Got my feet. I got my toe. Thank you, Dory, man. Appreciate you, man. So, woo. My goal is to give myself a wrestling ring for next Christmas. Okay. Hey, I just got here. The Bri just say anal is the best Christmas gift. Always comes back to butt stuff, man. You gotta love critically drinking. It always comes back to butt stuff. But I am going to get this next clip. This actually should have been one of the first ones, but you know me. I don't do anything in the right order. So let me. Man, is that a Christmas spice blend of weed? Is there anything festive about that?
Yeah, this is directly from the North Pole.
Okay.
We smoking that Blitzen. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Blitzen, that's cute.
Blitzen. Yeah, that Blitzen.
Smoking that Blitzen. Yeah.
Y'all think reindeer droppings make you high? You think it'd be like doing DMT?
It's probably just
the magical reindeer. Yeah,
I feel like reindeer, like the ones Santa used, they fly. Like I feel like their poop is magical. You know, like unicorns poop rainbows.
Maybe.
Yeah, it might be. You might be right.
Reindeers poop Advent chocolate, the little chocolate that come in the calendar. Christmas.
Yeah. There you go. They need to put that on Santa Claus. I love that show.
Yeah, that's what's up. Okay, all right. Give me a second. I see Quantum is in the building passing through. Merry Christmas to you, Quantum, as well. Appreciate you. Hey, Shags, you want to start an extra man wrestling? Woo, boy, I don't. Woo. Whether I'm watching the big leagues or the independents, I do not envy wrestlers putting their body on there. Oh, I couldn't. Happy winter celebration. Okay. I knew there was going to be, I said like happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy Sabbath, happy Sunday, happy winter celebration, happy winter solstice, happy Saturnalia. I knew I was going to forget something. I knew I was going to leave something out. And of course, Quantum would be the difficult one. But Merry Christmas to you. Appreciate all the love throughout the year. This been your presence is much appreciated. Your presence with a CE, not a TS. Driving, hey all. Yeah, appreciate you. Bree be out as high as me with these thoughts. Man, Bree be out there. Bree be out there. But we about to play a little game. I did play a little game with Bri and Yella. Y'all might appreciate this one. Let me get this queued up. How long this is? I got a few minutes on this one. Cool. Let me get this set up real quick. Be Sweary Christmas. Instead of Merry Christmas, it's gonna be Sweary Christmas, okay? Sweary Christmas. So think of a Christmas song, and you either have to change the title to make it sus or vulgar, or you have to change some lyrics. Change a couple lines or change the title to a Christmas song. Yours will probably be easier because like the whole anger theme. Like, so instead of like this Christmas, it could be like pissed Christmas. You know what I'm saying? It could be something like yours. I can see just being on theme. See, I know what I want. See, my song is I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. See, I want a thick old thottomus for Christmas. Like a thick old thottomus.
That is cute. I got Santa Claus is coming to Pound Town.
Hey! I like it.
A little crossover with Sexy Red. That's on brand. She like red,
That would be hot.
Yeah.
Oh, you got more?
Okay.
Oh, Bri got a list. She made a whole Time Life Christmas album.
Right.
No, I want Yella to go. Yella go now.
I was gonna say Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you knew why it was red, it's 'cause he be doing blow.
That's cute. I like that. That little booger sugar.
Hey, man, white powder.
What holiday snow? Why you thinking nothing but snow up there? Like that's what they
That's what they on. That's how the elves work so feverishly.
I worked with a manager who stayed over. He was from Cuba. Man. This was dedicated to Yella. This one's Angels We Have Heard While High.
Okay.
Smoking up all the Christmas trees instead of rocking around the Christmas trees.
Hey.
And I saw Mommy fisting Santa Claus.
I love it, man. Bri, okay.
You
were meant for this one. We need an album. We need an album for you because that EP right there with them 4 tracks, yo.
Yeah.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Saw Mommy fisting Santa Claus. Man,
so
cool.
instead of jingle bells, you can have like single bells for all the single women out there.
Oh, single bells.
Oh, okay. I like it. All right.
It's cold outside. Instead of it's cold outside.
Yeah, baby, it's cold outside. I really can't stay. Baby, it's hoes outside.
Yeah, that's the reverse. I really can't stay.
Baby, there's hoes
outside.
See you playing. I cannot.
That's a good one. Baby, there's hoes outside. I can't deal with you.
Oh no.
That one's dope. Oh shoot, man. Bri is crazy. Bri is crazy with it, man, but I love it. Man, she's too her mind works too fast, man. That stuff was crazy. That stuff was crazy. I don't even know how she come up with it, but I love it. Love it. All right, let me catch up with y'all real quick. Let me see where we was at. Boom, boom, boom. Shags was starting the actual promotion. That'll be dope, man. Happy birthday, Jesus. 2 Gregs, one cow patty. Reindeer poop is a renewable energy source. You would have something smart to say about that. Like, we're actually intelligent. That's crazy. There was no reason for you to know something useful about that. Okay, I did see that one. Driving. Okay, I'm behind. All right. Happy Yule. All right. You could have stopped in at Santa Claus is coming. That you could. Santa Claus is coming. Pow pow. Sneaks down the chimney and leaves with the empty sack. Okay. That's not what the North Pole hit different. That's why he at the front. He lit as fuck. I swear that's how they can fly. Yeah, it did go left. But I love it. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer has some very sexy hoes. Okay. Yeah, he hit us with the single bell. All the single bells. So I'm like, that's cool. What if the snow was what? What if the snow was Yeah, she snapped. Yeah, facts. Yeah, we know you're creative. You're a writer. You're an artist. You're this. You're that. Yeah, whatever. The girl with all the gifts. You're a mean one, Mrs. Grinch. Yeah, so man, appreciate Bri, man. That she rocked out. Man, she would have owned that game. We was playing for points or money. Killed it. She would have ate us alive. All right, now this one is a little. Let me do something in between. Maybe. Which one? Yeah, before I do that long one, let me pull this one up. Un momento, por favor. Por favor.
I haven't even seen the Salvation Army Santas. Are they still
there? He was.
They say
I seen one outside the grocery store. He was just like.
People don't even carry no change no more, so they probably
they sure don't.
What a cash out.
He ain't even the Santa. It was just the dude out there with the. It used to be the Santa was.
Yeah, it used to be Santa with the thing.
Now it's just a dude in the apron.
It's just a nigga.
Just a dude in the apron.
Shake it up here.
Like he about to get off. I seen him on the way back out. He was getting off work. He was bringing that little stand, the stand that's holding the money. He was bringing that.
No, man.
Oh, shit. It was cold.
Oh, that's crazy.
I think we can do it, and we got to be in another dimension because it's crazy. The Salvation, that's why I don't feel right. I ain't seen them in front of the Kroger.
Yeah.
Damn, bring back the Salvation Army Santa. We need, when Santa Claus was only white, we ain't had these problems. Bring back white Santa.
Right.
We need white Santa. We need the Coca-Cola Santa and them polar bears back.
Yeah.
That was peak.
That felt like Christmas.
That was peak tradition. Like that was peak back when family TGI Fridays. We need bring back white Santa with them glasses.
Yeah. The little glasses.
The little glasses. The ones right.
Just like right there.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
the real right there. Right, he got them all. Right, he got them all. Little Santa right here got them.
But it got to be them circle ones, them real circle ones, them thick. Spiggles. Tim Allen Santa Claus face ass.
Doing too much.
Man, bring back white Santa.
All right. So listen, man. Yeah, we do need to find them. I actually saw one, but they were standing inside the door. They were at the Walmart. They were inside the door, and like Yella said, they did have one of the apron. It wasn't a Santa. It's just the worker, just the worker. So we losing some traditions. They getting watered down. Oh, okay. It was a you're a mean one, Mrs. Bitch. I got you. Hand movement was sus. Yes. But Yella's a sus guy. Yee's gonna drop a crazy Christmas album with those bells. Yeah. Bring back white Santa. Ringing the bell is not fun. You've done it. You had to ring the bell. Oh, you can ring my bell anytime. Okay, anyway. Excuse me. He never showed up to my crib, so I don't know what he looked like. Okay. That's what's up. All right, so we are going to move on to this is a longer one. This is a longer one because we kind of like went off a little bit, but I do want to bring it up. Give me a second to get that set. Boom, you're a mean one. I definitely will see about it later. That's what's up. Excuse me. All right, so listen, y'all. What tradition would you eliminate? And what's one tradition you would create for Christmas? One holiday tradition you would completely do away with, and maybe one that you would create.
Oh, I got a good one. Because I'm a Christian most days. And I think instead of the dads dressing up like Santa Claus, they should dress up like Jesus. And then the parents pretend to be raptured in the morning. And then, like, you just have gifts under the tree. You know, because, like, he gives you gifts for being a good, obedient servant. So your parents get raptured. And then you get gifts.
Your parents are gone.
Your parents are gone. Best day ever. We got gifts and our parents aren't here to tell us anything. I'm just saying.
Wow.
You can just dress up like Jesus.
Did you
coming of Christ?
That's wild and traumatic. Like that's
I think it'd be awesome if my parents. It'd be like Home Alone. Remember when Kevin wished his parents were gone because they were terrible?
Yeah.
And then he like had that whole day, and then it would just be tradition for the kids to just do whatever the fuck they want the whole day.
I mean,
or like okay, maybe the parents have to just stay upstairs as part of the rapture because you know you go to heaven. So like the parents get to just chill upstairs all day, and the kids just get to do whatever the fuck they want downstairs with their gifts. And it's like the parents got raptured. They stay upstairs. Y'all get to have y'all Home Alone moment. Y'all can just eat whatever the fuck y'all want. That'd be cute.
I do like it. Matter of fact, the parents should have to fix some food and just leave it out. Instead of leaving food out,
like pre-order
Yeah.
some pizzas and stuff like that. Something they can just get to and eat all day.
Yeah, hot chocolate and shit, gingerbread houses, just a whole spread in the morning. Like,
yep.
Remember how like Kevin ordered all that junk food and stuff when he was at the hotel?
And marshmallows looked fire. In the first one, that's the one thing he had. Them motherfucking marshmallows, man.
Telling you, just leave a cart of just snacks.
Yeah, now that would be dope. Like as long as you know your parents aren't really gone, like they didn't disappear. Cause see what I was worried about when you started talking. Yeah, because when you started talking, the first thing I thought about was like bad parents. Like bad parents. So when their kids are happy that they're gone and they retaliate, you ain't miss me? You mean you ain't miss me? You just want me gone? Okay. So I could just see the bad parents. But I like that idea, bro.
And you know the bad parents still gonna be bad parents. You know,
well, yeah,
I might do that with my kids. I'm trying to let y'all know how it goes.
I like it. No, that sounds nice.
We gonna stay upstairs all day. Y'all do whatever y'all want. We just roll snacks out. That'd be cute. And they got gifts. They don't be paying no attention. You know, way they got.
It's like a gift for both of y'all. It's a gift for both of y'all. Exactly. They get a day without y'all, and they're trick. It's like reverse psychology because you're really getting a day away from them.
They ain't gonna say shit to me. I'm gonna be upstairs drinking all day.
Yeah. I like it, Bri.
Let's do it.
What's
something you would get rid of, or something you would start?
I would probably get rid of the decorating the house with lights. They just getting crazy now. Yeah, they just getting crazy now. Yeah, they just getting crazy now. It's cool. Yeah. I would probably get rid of that. The inside of the house, cool. They had that boy explode at Christmas. You know what I'm saying? We just Christmas all over the walls. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't.
That sounded sus. That sounded like Sweary Christmas. I'm about to Christmas all over these walls, baby. Girl. I'm about to Christmas the hell out of you, girl. I'm about to Christmas the hell out you, girl. Can't wait
about to Christmas.
The Christmas. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm about to Christmas.
Oh, God. That's terrible. Oh God.
Oh my
man.
gosh.
Merry
You know,
Christmas.
we only decorate the inside of our house. We put the lights inside.
Yeah.
The
I'm
lights
an
for
inside
me.
person too. Yeah, I'm an
Why
inside
put the
person
lights
too.
outside for everybody else?
I don't get it. That's attention seeking. I'm not that person.
He said it's attention seeking.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
put
I want
lights
everybody to
out.
come and see the outside of my place. I'm too paranoid for that. I saw
Why
somebody.
you paying the higher bill to have everybody else look at your shit?
Somebody had a whole like dance pad and they had Bell Biv DeVoe playing. But I'm like, if people parked and came and danced in front of my house, I'm gonna get, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I'm on camera watching. I'm like, I don't need that. I need no attention. Can't do it.
So you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do the people who be having like the music playing and all that.
No.
and
The neighborhood
the-
did it. I feel like if it was the neighborhood thing.
It feels a nice neighborhood. I haven't really lived in the type of neighborhood where I want traffic coming by my place. If there are people around your place, it's really a problem. If they're not walking by briskly, it's a problem.
Okay, well, Rashawn's, you're a socialist, so what about if we decorated trees on the sidewalk and put gifts outside for homeless people?
But the problem is the homeless people wouldn't get them. All these greedy bastards would take
It'd
them.
be shit like a sweater.
Oh,
Stuff like they need, like care packages.
that would be cool. That'd be super cool. But again, I think the worst is humanity. So the homeless people are going to hoard. They're going to take their basket and just go up the street and just grab each package instead of just taking one.
But maybe, I mean, they ain't gonna have nowhere to put all them packages. They homeless.
That's why they got a cart. They got a cart, and some of them got 2 carts.
Decorate the carts, then.
Ooh, decorating their carts and tents. Now that might be something. Now that might be an insult too. I don't know if they take kindly to that. Like you come and decorate
Maybe
their
you
cart,
pay them?
you decorate their tent, and then you leave. Ain't no food. No food.
Nigga need a sandwich, but here you go with this string light of.
Don't worry about power. It's solar. So as long as you leave this thing outside, it'll recharge and you'll have lights.
It's free lights. Yeah, free lights.
That's
I think
terrible.
it'd be nice.
Yeah.
So decorating the inside.
That's the way it is.
Yeah. So decorating the outside. And I don't know. I can't think of a tradition to add. Like I said, I'm up here in Chicago, so like Christmas Eve snowball fights. I don't know. Get it cracking.
Ooh, cute.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Now mine are more practical. I think mine, I would get rid of no Christmas anything before the 26th of November.
I'm about to say.
You cannot do anything Christmas. You can't put up a card. There's not a decoration. No Christmas ads. No Christmas music on the radio before the 26th of November. You got 30 days.
Push it to the first?
No, because it's tradition sometimes to decorate while everybody's in town for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So like,
oh, people do that. Okay.
Yeah, because we decorate my mother, and she got like 4 trees. We decorated.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And see, okay, inside your home, that's fine. But I mean, like the public, like
like
television,
outside.
stores, nothing, no public. We need to stay on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Like let's actually get through Thanksgiving. No Black Friday, no Black Friday all month of November. None of that. Like we gotta stop the sprawl. Like it's spreading. Christmas is spreading and it's diluting it. I think it's like taking away the joy because we're trying to spread it out into like October. Like,
yeah, they're just trying to. Yeah,
no more Christmas in July sales and all of that.
Yeah, let's contain Christmas. That way, it's still something to look forward to, as opposed to always having. Like, no, after Christmas sales, they go into January. I know.
It's the 12 days. It's the 12 days of Christmas. Right, it's the 12 days of Christmas, not the 12 weeks of Christmas.
Exactly. And if you want to prep for it, like, okay, and maybe even the first, so like 12 days of Christmas and then 12 days of prep for Christmas, that would be 24 days. So that would be from the 1st of December. So I could even do the 1st of December, but it cannot be nothing before the 26th. Nothing before the 26th of November. Nothing. Like as far as public, all that commercial stuff and putting up decorations and dressing the mannequins. Oh my God, I hate it. Only thing I could see I would create though, that's what I would take away. But the only thing I might create is like a volunteer, like kind of like Bri's talking about. Like every person that's able-bodied would have to serve during the Christmas season. Like a couple hours that is, passing out food or passing out like her sweater, her tree sweaters. Like
Do at least
go out
7
there
hours. At least 7 hours in the month of December. That's a week, a weekend, something. Yeah. No, because it has the impact, like it has the matter, right? If it was just like you go one day and you stay 3 hours and pass out 14 sweaters, that's not really giving back.
Can I decorate the street trees?
You could do it. You could do it. You could do it 1 hour a day. You could do it 1 hour a day for 7 days. But it just has to be throughout the month. You got the whole month to get 30 days to get 7 hours of work done. Ain't bad.
Can I throw glitter on the grass? We need
if that's one of the things, like if there's a Christmas beautification thing, absolutely.
Christmas beautification. I just want to glitterize the whole. Glitterize the grass.
Yeah, you gotta have the people sign off for it. And here's the thing: let's not act like we can't do it. Let's incentivize the people to do it. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like a inclusion on their tax, because that's what you get for volunteering anyway.
Yes,
you get tax right now.
Right out. Yeah.
Right.
And also, beautification is good and increases property values, makes people spend more money in the area. Helps the economy.
Yeah, I'm with it. So that's where I'm at. Ooh, yeah. All right, cool. Give me a quick second to load that out of there. Boom. All right. So listen, that was speaking on tradition. We went on to continue to talk about subverting traditions. But while I'm getting that loaded up, I'm gonna catch up on the chat. But I want to know, what holiday traditions would y'all start? What do y'all think humanity, especially here in America, what do y'all think we need to start as a tradition, or maybe restart? But what's something you definitely get rid of? Let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna catch up on the chat real quick. All Christmas music. Bring back kissing under the mistletoe with no safe words. I like it. Getting beamed up to see Jesus sounds crazy. Yeah, I saw a video like that too. I didn't. The kids were kind of traumatized, or they, but he was really pushing it, and the mom was just in the house. I was, oof, it's not cool, not cool at all. Yeah, Bri be on something. We just don't know what it is. Does your mistletoe come with safe words? Man, you are really into Christmas. Anyone else get their tree at Home Depot? I think I got ordered. Can't remember. Did anyone else get approached by a potential cartel member asking if you wanted a job? Might not have been a cartel member, Nova. Might not have been a cartel member. Christmas is about putting it inside. They might say you because in the poor areas, you really don't want people just loitering about your house. You do not want people just around your house. It's never positive. They're never bringing you money. I'll say that. They're never bringing you money or free stuff, ever. Did you try to give the homeless solar lights? Yes. Nova loves homeless people, which is weird. Just a little strange. I wish there were more homeless people. They really light up the streets. I know you little snarky self. My supermarkets will be selling Easter eggs by Boxing Day. Everyone's got to rush to start the next thing. It's annoying. Commercialism. Sometimes late at night, I use homeless to get home, like the emergency guidelines in the event of a plane crash. That's dirty. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen a single house with Christmas lights this year. How is that possible? I can find my way home by recognizing which block I am based on the color of the tent. Now it's starting to get interesting. Like you're having logistical and pragmatic homeless people. Like that's interesting. My local Walmart skips Thanksgiving and starts setting up for Christmas at the house. I hate that. No, it was a cartel member. He was Hispanic. I can't stand you, Nelson. I really can't stand you. I can't wait until I did that lip smack. I gotta catch myself. I did it. I heard it. I don't like it. I can't wait until we do the chat naughty and nice list. I can't wait until we do the chat naughty and nice list. Did we do the Salvation Army? Yeah, we did that. We did that one. I gotta refresh. Give me a second. So I can get some of these videos. I gotta get out of here so I can know where we're at. Subverting tradition. Let's get that real quick. Because, man, We talked about traditions we would start, traditions we would stop. We are going to talk about traditions we kind of stepped out of. I like that you said Boxing Day like you know what it means. I actually did. At one point. I promise you I did. Christmas. It's Christmas. Boxing Day is Christmas, I think. If I'm not right, Boxing Day is Christmas. What we call Christmas, they call Boxing Day the day after, I think. I think right after. I think. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I'm at the top of nice list. Inya is no. Get rid of Christmas carolers. Do we still have Christmas carolers? Add an extra day off to visit, volunteer the elderly and disabled. Yeah. Yes. I like that. I like that one. What's your definition, Greg? I have no idea what Boxing Day is. I'm Mexican. For her sins in chat, Inya will burn with the intensity of 1,000 suns for several millennia. You're wrong. Leave Inya alone. We are going to talk about subverting traditions now. I mean, sometimes subverting, like getting out of the traditions, the normal rituals and stuff. Sometimes doing something totally different.
Yeah. I just get tired of the family house crawl. Yeah. That's what I call it. I'm like, didn't we just do this for Thanksgiving? Then y'all gonna want to see us on New Year's Eve too. It's like,
like we did. We didn't want to go to doing that one year, so we did Feliz Navidad. So instead of like the regular like Christmas food like turkey and all that, we did tacos. Yeah, we did nachos. We did something completely different.
It's nice.
And it was an easy, quick. All we had to do was brown a big pot of ground beef. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds amazing, man.
It's lovely. All that extra cooking. Like, I think that's the key. Because like one year for New Year, I was the babysitter. Everybody wanted to go party. So I had my niece, I had my girls. Man, I had them little kids in there. We was turned up at the house. All right, little kids club. And we watched the Disney World fireworks. We was in there drinking our little Welch's. Not little Welch's, sparkling grape juice. We was in there turned up, okay? And we went to sleep. I told them it was New Year's at 10 p.m. And we celebrated New Year's at 10 p.m. And then we went to sleep. And they didn't know the difference. Because Disney, because they with the shit, they had a whole countdown. They had a countdown of the same day. Like early in the day. You can tell them kids it's New Year's whenever you want. The Disney countdown gonna count down like it's midnight. It's gonna say midnight. Kids don't know what time it is. It was great.
Just lying and deceiving these poor little children.
I'm not lying to them.
You said it was new. It was the New Year.
It is.
I mean,
it felt like it.
It felt like it.
Technically, it would be New Year. It would be hitting New Year somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. Somewhere over the Atlantic. Somewhere in the middle of the ocean.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bells are ringing.
You can't cage me. Y'all can't hold me with these man-made rules.
All the constructs. All the constructs.
Outside of me.
Of time. And longitudes. And time zone.
Yeah, boy.
You know what I'm saying? But no, I think subverting traditions is fun. It's fun.
All right, buddy. Yeah, we are coming up close to the end of that. Now, listen here. I have an optional bonus ending, which we may or may not, because that depends on who's available and who wants to participate. But I'll let y'all know more about that in a minute. I do want to get ready to alert Nova that his presence is requested to pay attention to this next clip, because your name will be mentioned, sir, because you've been a complete terror in the chat today, and your name is not on the nice list. I want you to know your name is most definitely on the naughty list, and I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it right here today with your little West Coast crazy spammy self. Naughty or nice? Chat list. I need each of you to identify somebody who is typically in my chat. One person that's on the naughty list, one person that's on the nice list. So each of you have to identify one of the critical drinkers.
It's probably gonna be the same people.
You first, Bri.
I mean, and y'all obviously gets nice.
She gets a nice.
She's just nice.
Yeah, she's just nice.
For naughty, I feel like Nova's up there.
Naughty Nova. He's pretty
Nova's
naughty.
up there. Because Greg is just downright debocherous. I don't even think naughty is a word. But naughty doesn't seem. Naughty's like, oh, you're so naughty. You're cute. You know. It's like Nova.
Yeah. Greg's using the time machine to bang his mom.
And I was gonna say Nay should be on the nice list, but she say too much sus stuff. Like she's say so much stuff.
Very competitive. That game showed us her true nature.
Yeah. So we gotta watch it.
Gotta watch it now.
Right, Anaya's like the polar opposite of Greg.
Yes.
She's so nice. She don't need to be on the nice list. She just like, okay, that's nice. And there's a night over there.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice list. Who would I put on the show nice list?
I think a nigga go on nice.
There's some susness.
No,
and it's weird though. Even when it's something nice that she say, it's just like there's always a second way that you can take it. I don't even know because it was something she started with a compliment the other day, and me and Yella was both like, "No, that's something. No,
it's still sus.
It's still sus. It's still sus.
It just feels sus. Yeah, it just feels sus.
Rashawn, you have such a big head.
Who's always in good, nice spirits? Probably would be somebody like Bravo with Sheila. Really, really nice and positive.
Yeah. I'll give my nice to Chris Classic. Chris is always positive. He makes jokes, but he's always on the positive end. He's always positive and kind.
He is really nice, yeah.
Shout out to them.
Yeah. So who did Bri say was a naughty?
Nova.
Nova, okay. Come on, Yella. Who's your naughty?
Me.
That's fair. You do be starting shit though.
You do be starting stuff.
I mean, I may have lit a fire or two, and then tried to pour gasoline on it like a girl outside of Martin Luther King house. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I would choose me.
Okay, you're your own chat demon. Okay. Who is my naughty list in the chat? Whew, man, who has been a bugaboo? Has anybody been bothering me? I think everybody's been.
It still got to be around, right?
I'm gonna say, because I can't remember what month. Simon got blocked. I don't know if that was last year or this year. Time has no meaning anymore.
It was this year. I feel like that was this year.
I feel like it was this year, but man,
it was at some point.
Early on,
but no, I could agree he would probably win. He's the only person that's ever been banned.
Man, only person. Yeah, everybody else has been super cool in the chat. I can't really think of anybody else that's really problematic. Oh, the wireless woman.
I was gonna say they gotta still be around.
Wireless. She ain't still around, but now last time she was here, she was naughty in the chat, and then blamed y'all for attacking her and all that stuff. Nah, she's on my naughty list still. She didn't clean that up. So naughty.
Who's on your nice?
Nice, man. It's everybody's pretty much on my nice list. So we've already used Anae and Anaya. Those are the obvious ones. Who's on my nice list? I'm gonna go with my so-called life.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, nice. On my nice list. Yeah, been dope. Been dope addition to the crew.
Yeah.
So I've enjoyed. I like who stays around in this space. I like the people that stay around. So there's something I don't know. There's something to the whole vibe of Track Strike thing. All right, man. Definitely. We are closing that chat while Nova is the loser or the winner, but the loser. He's the most naughty. Nova was the most naughty chatter of the year. Merry Christmas to you, naughty Nova. Your name shall be henceforth Naughty Nova of Nineveh. Naughty Nova of Nineveh. Merry Christmas, Rico, man. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Please have that toast, that Genog in our honor, man. Definitely. Man, yeah, we had a couple of bad chatters. Most of them did not stay around. Wireless Woman has been on multiple types of naughty lists that Rashawn keeps on his computer. No. It only recently shifted to the Christmas naughty list. Wireless Woman is on the offended list. I can't stand you. Ooh, but before that, she was on the same naughty list that Ice Spice is on. Naughty Nova sounds like a sex pest. He is. He's definitely. Alonzo Hall, the All-Star Advisor. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Sunday, Happy Yule, whatever you celebrate or don't, do it happy. Confirm, deny. I deny. I unequivocally deny all the claims that Naughty Nova has put forth in the chat. Listen, we cannot give Nova's claims any credence. He's the naughtiest of the chat. We just saw the poll. He was the naughtiest of the chat. So let's not lend any credence to any claims that Nova makes. That's what that sounds like, unfortunately, Greg. Yeah. Yes, anonymous chat demon, anonymous troll demon. Yeah, shout out to Novas for being the best anonymous troll demon in the critically drinking crew, man. Definitely appreciate you, man. So we're gonna wrap up my main presentation with this last video. Then I'll tell you what we can do if people are free. If they're not, we can move on with our day. And I will just again heartfelt thank you to all of you who played a part in this year of streaming for me. Let's see. Nova is so naughty. He's sliding up that pole in stockings. Sorry, I got an image. You remember Tim Curry? Was it Rocky Horror Picture Show? He was dressed like dressed like Tim Curry in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's the top 2 votes were white dudes. It might be racism. It might be racism. I would slide up polls for stocks. Pause. You probably would. But let's get, where's the year? New year. Yeah, there we go. New year. Who this? New year, who this? Let me get that. Big pause. Let me get that set up real quick for the peoples. 3, 2, 1. So, New Year, who this? 2024 is upon us. What is 2024 going to look like for the two of you? New Year, who are you going to be in this new year coming up?
A super mega amazing streamer. No, I'm not going to be that. I don't know. Because last year was so terrible, or this year was kind of terrible. It was low-key terrible. Like, not streaming-wise, but real life-wise, terrible. Like, from the beginning to the end. So, it puts you in a space where you're like, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I don't know. Probably trying to figure out what the fuck I'm going to be doing. So, but I am probably going to be married to my AI boyfriend, including some anime people. I'm just going to be more debaucherous, probably. I'm going to lead the charge. And, I've found a solution for all these women out here who can't pair bond with men. I'm going to push for them to get AI boyfriends. So I'm going to
lean in.
I mean, I don't need one, but I'm gonna push for it because I think that may be the only being that could work. It's gonna have to save humanity.
If you can't have a real boyfriend, have a virtual one, and that might.
That's gonna be the only hope. Yeah.
Okay.
They're not gonna be. Y'all not gonna be able to. Yella's gonna talk about it. Y'all, at the rate everybody's going, the rhetoric, nobody's gonna be able to cooperate with actual humans. So yeah, I'm just gonna maybe I can capitalize off of it. That's really I'm capitalist. So maybe I can capitalize off of people's misery and dysfunction. It's the American way. So let's go. Princella.
Yep. More than miserable life marketing, MLM. Miserable life marketing.
For sure. And I'll be married the whole time.
Wow.
Debauchery.
The whole time.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Debauchery.
I'm with it. I can see that for you. You could have a whole crew of people buy into this debauchery. Whole time you married, raising a family, just promoting debauchery.
Yeah. And that's that not the formula?
I mean, it seems to be.
Yeah, it's the formula. Yeah, exactly. So I respect y'all too much to drag actual men into it. So I'm helping y'all.
I appreciate it.
Hey, look, I see the vision. Please.
I see the vision. Yella said, please send them on.
Please start mass production right now. I want it to look like iRobot. Remember that scene in iRobot when they were just all lined up in the garage?
Yeah.
I do want to that's a whole nother conversation. I'll ask after we're done.
That's what's up. What about
that'll
you?
That'll be a good present. I'm finna say that'll be a good present for 2024 Christmas.
What?
For everybody with AI boyfriends.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to evolve it into the.
I'm trying to find who's doing it. I'm trying to invest now. Okay, I need to invest early because I ain't got big investment type of money, so I gotta get in early.
Like the waitress. Shared in.
Yeah, like the little waitress. I gotta get in early.
So 2024 to me is just going to be the remix to 2023, which was the
remix to 2022. which was the remix to 2021.
Which was the sequel, right? Basically, yeah, man. I'm not looking forward to it because it's too much unpredictability, I guess. Right now, too much unpredictability, too much volatility. So, it's gonna, for me, 2024 is gonna look the same. I'm gonna be the same person, just a couple weeks older than I am when I record this video. So that's literally how, pretty much. It's gonna be me a couple days older. That's all.
That's what's up.
I do want to say though, it's also hard to look forward to the next year. Everything's so fucking expensive. I mean, until inflation chills out, I just can't look forward to more time passing because I'm just like, it's just gonna keep getting worse. So that's really why I feel like there's a weight of, when you're really adulting, you're like, oh, I'm so excited for the new year, but fuck, now I gotta do my fucking taxes.
Mm-hmm.
They's gonna whoop my ass too. So it's just New Year's got bad taste for me.
I ain't gonna be
fuck being an adult.
Yes, Bri. Fuck being an adult. Definitely. Absolutely, man. So shout out, man. Shout out to Bri and Yella. New year, who this, man? This is us. We gonna figure some stuff out. We gonna do some stuff different. We gonna try some new things. That's what we gonna do because that's what we like to do. So, man, shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all being in this space for this year. Y'all's presence has been a great addition to my life. So, man, appreciate both of y'all for being who and what you are. assholes, gaping, flaming, enraged, probably infected assholes. Absolutely. But everybody has to have one. Mrs. Queen, son, kids, Merry Holiday, Happy Christmas, Happy Christmas, Kwanzaa, all of that good stuff. Man, you and your friends be up late kicking it out. I've been cracking up at some of the stuff. I'll be popping in. I'll be doing the alert thing. But man, y'all be having me crack. I'll be like, y'all are crazy, but y'all be cutting up. I like y'all be cutting up in the wee morning, the wee hours of the morning. I'm like, that's a good time to cut up. Man, appreciate you. Excuse me. I did want to I have to acknowledge a couple of sponsors. We had one of our first sponsors of the year, of this year, Vocabulary Today. I do want to give them a quick shout out.
Nigga. 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 Noun. Definition: respelling of nigger, typically representing urban African American speech.
Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe to our channel to get more free learning resources.
Absolutely. So thank you for that word, Vocabulary Today. Again, one of our sponsors. We do have a few other sponsors that I did want to acknowledge. I wanted to also acknowledge Greg Bryant. And I want to tell the audience here at Critically Drinking how much I love mayonnaise. I love mayonnaise by the spoonful. I just love to just shovel mayonnaise in my mouth. Pause. Hard pause. Not Miracle Whip. It must be mayonnaise. Shout out to you, Greg Bryant, for the Cash App. And so, yeah, I really do appreciate letting people know how much I love the taste of mayo. Good old fashioned whipped up eggs and whatever else is in there. So delicious. But I do have to cleanse my palate.
The Prince of Pan-Africanism is back, showing love to all my donors and supporters. We've been at it for 2 hours and we still got donations to go through.
I'll take that.
See, I get love. Y'all focus on the hate, I focus on the love. Is that a lot?
That's a lot.
I got another donation. Donations. 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 Donations.
Wow, that's a lot.
Gifts. 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 More gifts. More gifts. More gifts.
Wow, thanks.
Yeah, so shout out, man, to Greg Bryant. Merry Christmas. The Merry Christmas gift. Definitely appreciate you, and I definitely appreciate the unseasoned taste of some mayonnaise. Appreciate you. Shout out to Danique, who gave me a Cash App for the intro. He appreciated the tweaks to the intro. Shout out to Danique. And also, I got to shout out Dury, who sent over some crypto. Man, the crypto keeper, man. Dury in the building, man. Appreciate you. I'm going to run your video again.
You have no control over the digital currency. You lose control. And so that's why, even if we go with a blockchain technology for everyday use, that's okay. But you better keep some paper currency, so you can at least do some things under the table as necessary to finance the revolution.
Bitcoin and things like it is the equivalent of the red pill.
This is a technology, it's a computing language, and I can build an app on it.
Is Bitcoin the currency of the future?
Crypto gang, it's the game, big gang, alt gang, light gang, cash game, blockchain, whoa. I don't really ever buy stocks, man. No. Haters wanna say I'm in a bubble, man. No. Chew them up like bubble gum. No. Just made a meal with my pocket change. No. Record about to go and join the hodl gang. Hodl gang, hodl gang, hodl gang. Buy low, then hold, that's what I'm about. Crypto, baby, I'm talking about that sliced on the Coinbase. Needless to say, I'm in it for the long game. Straight lace, but them haters wanna throw shade. Let them hate while we floss on the blockchain. Sold Dash, then I picked up Monero. No cash, just crypto dinero. All coins, baby, you gotta be careful. Buy low, then let's hope it goes airborne.
Man, that Solana just doubled in price like within a week. So, man, there's some money out there, crypto. You know what I'm saying? There's some money. I didn't have any, but you know, I could have. You know, if I had known, if I thought about it, if I, you know what I'm saying? I'm new. I'm new and I'm learning, man. So appreciate you, Dory. Appreciate the ether you dropped on your guy. Appreciate you. Yeah. So let me tell you now what we could do if any. I know a lot of you are busy and doing other things. No stress, no mess. What I do, I am interested. Let me pull up the video first. Let me do that. I'm gonna pull up this video. We can talk about it from the chat. I can talk up here if you guys want to be in the chat. I want to show you guys something. Somebody brought it up earlier. It got mentioned in some kind of capacity. But Christmas and like the pagan elements. So I was watching something. I saw like a clip of something. I went and found the longer version. There's a church in Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. Pause. They had a Christmas celebration. I want to show some of this Christmas celebration, and I want to know what you guys think about pagan elements of Christmas being introduced into the Christian space. Because they're in church, there's Santa, you know, a reindeer. It's a very interesting thing to me when those two things blend. So I wanted to show some of the video and find out what you guys thought. I'm going to drop the link if anybody wants to come up and chit chat. Now, going further, because, you know, it's Jesus's day. You know, it's his birthday. I know my so-called life is not his real birthday. He didn't exist. I understand. But a lot of people celebrate Jesus's birthday today. So I thought bringing in an elements of the church, but I got to criticize it because that's what I do. And then I also have one of the verses, I think even Peanuts, Charlie Brown, even Charlie Brown, was it Linus during his I think even Linus during his you know, his when the light went on him and he did his little Christmas speech, he used this Bible verse. Somebody told me that Bible verse wasn't even about Jesus, and it's like the quintessential verse that everybody uses, that says that the Bible was predicting Jesus's, the Savior's birth. That eventually was, you know, Jesus. And I read it, and I read the chapters, you know, the verses around it in the next chapter, because they prompted me to, and I was like, wow. The thing that everybody cites as the prophecy for Jesus was about a baby that was born in the very next chapter. It was very interesting. So we could talk about that, but you know, that way it would at least be kind of like on the Christmas thing. So that would be up to you guys if you're interested, if you're available. What I am going to do though is try to bring in this video, because I'm bringing it in from YouTube. I haven't tried to play a YouTube video in a minute because they were always buffering. So we're going to see how well this works. And I want you to see this, the level of pageantry that this church was able to put on. So, you know, we can chop it up if you want to. Again, if you want to, if you're free. If you're not, don't worry about it. I'll look at this video a little bit, read your comments from the chat, and then we can go on with our day. Anybody that's tapped in and has to tap out, man, Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays, happy Sunday, whatever today is for you. I know it's Christmas Eve, but whatever this holiday is for you, if it's not a holiday for you, whatever it is, if it's just like Sunday and you're passing through, man, happy Sunday to you. You know, hope your day is going well. You're driving, that's cool. It's cool. Like I said, everybody, I'm sure, most people are doing something. Most people are doing something today. So no stress, no mess. Appreciate you. Come on, hop up. I know what you talk about these churches. All right, I'm gonna bring this in. We are going to see how well this does. Gonna see how well this holds up. Had to be the Baptist. And they spent money to be able to do this. They got rigging in the ceilings. Man. Ooh. I know you did not just come for the single bell. Man,
Just hold your head.
White Christmas look way funner than Black Christmas. You dirty, man. You dirty. They also got that White Christmas money. You a hater. Listen, she said in the building, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that good stuff. Yep. No, it's Prestonwood Baptist Church. Is that Joe's? I thought, what was his name? What's the name of Joe's church? I thought it was something. I didn't think it was Prestonwood. Oh, I thought I knew the name of his church until I read that. All of a sudden it was gone. And this is the part that tripped me out. They got Santa flying through the sky. I'm like, what? Santa in church? Lakewood, thank you, thank you. Money in the walls at Lakewood. Oh, snap. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. How's it going? How's it going?
Doing good, doing good. How you feeling today?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm looking for an excuse to avoid my family, so this is perfect.
Yeah, give me a quick second.
They are getting down.
They are getting down. They are getting down. I thought it was just so interesting. It was just so interesting watching that. I'm like, man, so it's a church, a Christian church, and then there's so many pagan elements in their own Christmas presentation. I'm like, that just feels so weird. Now, of course, I'm not a Christian. I mean, anybody can justify anything, but it just seems so interesting from the way I was raised. A lot of us were raised in the church and have left it since then. But some of the things we were taught, man, this stuff flies in the face of it. Like, just
Christianity, Christian, the religion, it's a conqueror religion. So everything that they've conquered, outlived, they adopt it and they take it, you know?
Yeah.
That's part of who they are. So
it was a concert. Definitely a concert. It was like a big old holiday celebration. I guess they do it every year. But it was just interesting when I saw a glimpse of it. At first, the person who posted a piece of it, it was like really about the theatrics. It's like, wow, man, church is doing this. But then when I saw elements of it, I'm like, wow, that's Santa. And Santa and Mrs. Claus up on the pulpit. Like, ooh.
I grew up Roman Catholic, and Catholics party like that once a year because Catholic religion is actually really dry. They tell you in the beginning of the year everything that's going to be said in every single sermon every week.
Man, whatever, Yella. I know. It's just funny. It's just funny, man. It just catches me off guard because I guess, and I know there's also differences between the different denominations. Like, this is a Baptist church, and my family always grew up in, like, I want to say, like, Protestant or Episcopalian. I'm not sure exactly, but it was something different. But everybody kind of has different levels of temperament to what they adhere to and what they don't, and what they adopt and what they don't. So, but just in general, though, I know, just in general, Catholics are always drunk. Just look like this in your head.
Hey, that's 50% true. Greg Bryan, Catholics get hammered. They love to drink. Catholics do. That is one myth. They do have dry church, but Catholics party. They get down. And there's a gang of them because Catholics love to have babies.
Man. I'm gonna drop the holiday celebration in the chat.
I think also it comes, like you were saying, what religion you come from, because to some people, like, I don't know who said it in the chat, they said if Jesus came down, he would burn it down. And, like, you know, if the mythological Jesus came back, like Rambo the Revenge,
man, that would be something to see. I would like to know. I would like to know what certain figures throughout time, what they would think about where we've gotten with their ideologies, philosophies. I would love to see what several different people could. I wish we had that. I know somebody eventually is going to do that with chat AI or something like that.
My pops used to always talk about that. He'd be like, imagine what Dr. King or Malcolm X or someone would think about us nowadays. It's kind of like that scene. What movie is that about Frank Lucas when he gets out of jail and it's the 80s?
Oh, yeah, man. I remember
the last scene of that movie. Like, he's on a different planet. They're playing Public Enemy, and he's like, what? Like, they're on a different, everything he fought for doesn't even exist anymore.
Man.
That's powerful. That's the I can't remember the name of the movie, but you know, it's always Denzel.
Yep. I remember the blue magic as the drug, but that's all I can remember. I can't remember the name of it.
And that's
American Gangster. Was it American Gangster?
I think so. When he puts Idris Elba out of his misery in the middle of the street, and no one says anything.
Malcolm X has a YouTube channel. Maybe. And see, that's the thing. We don't know which forms of media people would reject. Or like, why would they reject it because of who owns it or who controls it? There'd be all kinds of little ideological and philosophical things. I'd love to know.
Angela Davis is still around today. She's on PBS.
Is she? Okay.
Yeah, she did time. She did time so that you. I talk to a younger generation, so I always like reiterate things. But I think people forget. Like, people died. They did time so that you and I could sit here, you know, and chop it up.
Yeah, that's for sure. Nah, that's for sure. There's definitely been a lot of people that took L's. I know a lot of people that had to flee the country and couldn't come back. You know, they had to go into exile essentially. And
oh yeah,
a lot. I mean, so there's a lot of people that spend a lot of time in jail. That spent the rest of their lives in jail. I mean, there's a lot. There's been a lot of changes. I'd like to see what a lot of people thought. But man, oh shoot, that was one. Oh, did I write that down?
Oh, you know. Really quickly, that's something I don't want to thank you for, because I've been watching Princella since you introduced me to her a couple days ago. And I'm in my own house angry. She's like, what'd you say? What did you say? Like, You know, I
Yeah.
respect what people believe. I respect whatever you're into, but where I'm from, we
Oh,
do
shit.
not use the Bible as evidence. So she's reading from the
Oh,
Bible, and
man.
I'm like, yikes.
That's funny. Man, I know that is crazy. A bad
So
influence.
she's reading from the
Oh,
Bible, and
man.
I'm like, yikes. It's
So
trippy when I
that,
hear my own voice.
I gotta start this poll. Let me
Oh,
see.
thank you. Thank you.
Let me see. Who would you rather be the next president? There we go. Let me see. And it's not Biden and Trump, y'all.
I was about to say, man, I'm over politics already, and the year hasn't even started yet.
Yeah. Let me see. Everybody's been a nice addition to the channel. I just want to say that before I bounce. Man, Merry Christmas, Bri. Appreciate you.
Merry
So
Christmas.
listen, I'm gonna ask you since you're up here what I just asked the chat. Who would you rather be the next president, my so-called life? Would you rather be Dr. Umar Johnson or Princella the Queen Maker?
Wow, you picked two people I really don't like, particularly. Okay, in this mythological country, in this particular situation, I would have to move to Canada or Mexico.
Oh no, man, no.
Okay. You know what? Wow. You know what? I'm gonna say Princella just because
Shoot.
I just voted Princella because Umar said that. What did he say? He said something about the ancestors, and I don't want to misquote him, but if I ever see him in person, I might be put on probation.
Okay.
Because he said he was like, "Oh, the ancestors were weak," or he said some because back in the day, black people did outnumber white people in the South, but they didn't know that.
Right.
We have Juneteenth for a reason. It's because people were lied to. Like we all forget that.
Oh, Umar would never raise enough money for his campaign. You are wrong. You are wrong. Neither was y'all. Come on, man. You gotta vote. You gotta vote. You gotta pick one.
I was watching this.
Greg would just end his life. Dang, that's messed up. Greg, come on.
I saw this thing where he said that he didn't want to interview Charleston White, and then I saw this thing where Charleston White was like, "Man, you wouldn't be able to hang with me, man." Like,
but he had Sukiyana, and he brought Sukiyana in to whatever talk to my sister. Like, I don't understand how if you're really about Black liberation, anybody that you're unwilling to talk to see if you really have a philosophy and ideology, just to see if you could try to help them progress towards something beneficial, or say, I've tried to have the conversation, they were just completely whatever, and I can't support that. You know what I'm saying? But a conversation, they should be able to have a conversation at least once.
I'm willing to talk to anybody. If you're well, I have to say that, like, if you're willing to reach a consensus, even if it's like, you know what, let's agree not to disagree. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there has to be somewhere where we know we're gonna reach a point where, like, okay, we've reached an impasse. We're just keep on saying the same thing over and over. You know.
Yeah.
Princella, you know, and it's only been a couple days. I didn't even know she existed until what was that, like a couple days ago when you said that?
I think it was last weekend.
Yeah,
last weekend. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love, and see, I enjoy Princella. I'm glad to know she's here. I was watching Let's Talk to Better Black Life. They were talking about her. His topic was something totally unrelated. I don't even remember how he got started because I was listening while I was doing the edits for today's show. And it was like they were talking about Princella, and I know Quantum was one of the people in the chat just giving him the business. Why don't y'all push back on the science? Why don't y'all push back on the science? Y'all want to talk about the lesbian? Y'all want to talk about the lesbian compound? Y'all need to talk about the biology. And I was like, I was cracking up because I'm like, I needed this. I needed this exchange. I needed the energy from them going back and forth. Like, who talks about the science? Who doesn't? It was so beautiful. And I'm like, I need people like Umar. I need people like Princella to look at, because they're persuasive. There's something about that whole preacher cadence thing that's so persuasive for Black people, and we'll listen to it and we'll want to gravitate towards them. And next thing you know, we're throwing them money, and it's like, and nothing ever happens positive. And we fall for this like so many times.
What's the difference between a white collar criminal and a preacher? They pay like what's
Yeah, I'm about to say like the preacher doesn't steal. You give it to him willingly.
Yeah, but if you did that without the guise of the church, without everything behind you, you would go to federal prison.
Okay.
If you were just getting donations from people, not paying taxes, because the church is not paying taxes, you know. And you know, America's a funny place. Right now, I can start a church. I could call it the Church of Nothing and then not pay taxes.
That's true. I mean, yeah. I mean, why not? I'm not willing to talk to everybody. Some people are a waste of molecules. Science. That's science. Molecules. I heard that science word. You should have put Alex Jones and JLP on the poll. I mean, we can do that one next.
You know, it really, and that's one thing Princella kills me with is her facts. I could gather facts to counteract everything that she's saying.
Man,
you can get a statistic for anything.
Dude.
Where is she from? Where, if you don't mind me asking, where is she from?
I don't know. I can't. I might have heard at some point where she was from, but I honestly do not remember. I believe
a hardcore accent.
She does. Yella calls it like the foghorn leghorn. Yeah.
It's hardcore. It's hardcore.
I need y'all to listen. Men don't know how to love. It's something like hell. I love it though. I love it. I mean, I just hate where she lands. She just again. We start at the exact same place until a point, and then she stops. There's a spot where she stops where the facts still make sense, and then she jumps to like okay, men are there's a lot of harmful men in the United States society. Okay, cool, granted, that's true. And that's like men should not live with their wives, men should not live with their kids. That's like
crazy. A lot of people there's hardcore feminists that say that too. I'm a single dad. I've been raising my kids since he was 2. He's 14 and he's fine. He's with his mom on the weekends. He's with me during the week. He's all right. You know, he's a kid. He's 14 years old. You know, I think the problem is that we speak in these nebulous terms. We never say like, hey, we're talking about homeboy or we're talking about exhibit A, B, or C, and look at this person. Nobody can speak for everybody. And you know what, as far as like old school, we don't have old school leaders like Jesse, Stokely Carmichael. We don't have people like that. Like these people were dedicated to their craft no matter where they veered off to. And Jesse's kind of a bad example, but there's other people.
Yeah.
He was there. I was just watching a documentary about Jesse and I was like, oh, I forgot you did all that. I'm okay with you again.
Man, let me see. She's definitely not my kind of Southern. She's definitely Southern, but not my kind. You're not the Atlanta Southern. It's somewhere north of yours, but I'm not sure exactly where. I say, men are incapable of love. Princella Foghorn or Foghorn Princella Horn. Princella Foghorn. That is just too funny.
You know what? As someone from the suburbs, I just would like to say, Black people from the suburbs know how to take care of their hair. We do not claim Candace Owens.
Oh, stop it!
I do no. I come from the suburbs. We have stores here too. We put grease in our hair just like everybody else. Even though I haven't had hair since 1999, I'm just saying I'm not a Candace Owens fan. Not.
Hey. Again, like I like them to a point. Like I like where people start. They'll start with something that's understandable, but then they'll make an assumption, but they state their assumption as a fact. That's my problem. I think that's the same thing Princella does. They'll make an assumption, but state it as a fact based upon the facts they started with. So they string together a fact and an opinion as a complete statement of fact, and that's what I hate. That's what misleads people.
Exactly. Candace looks like she don't even brush her teeth. She bothers me.
Oh man. But I just need people like that. Like I need some people who are far enough left field to make you think, like, or to question your sanity, or to even question your own thoughts. Like, am I the one tripping? Like, am I the one tripping, or is it her?
But take Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro is against the very people who fought to make sure that Jewish people could sit at the table just like you and I. Like, to me, you never vote against your own interests. sometimes it sucks because you're on a certain team, you're born into it, like but you never vote against your own interest. And he's radicalizing the very people who are going to end up like when they're done with us, they gonna come for him. I think he forgets that history will, and I have history as my teacher. I could point to countless times.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Ben Shapiro's crazy too.
Yeah, Ben Shapiro's funny. He's funny. Somebody just sent me a video with him debating a guy, and I was like, he'll start okay, and then he'll just say something that shows like he made a leap of logic and doesn't connect it. And I'm thankful that there's enough debaters and people that are skilled enough to pick up on it now. Because like first of all, he used to just talk so fast that nobody could catch on to it. I was like, man, but I mean, he's not a complete idiot. He's not a dummy, and neither is Candace. I really think that a lot of these people know what they're doing. They're very clever, and they're trying to. A lot of this stuff is about money and popularity, and their views are predicated on that, not actual what they think. Because man,
but I would never wear a White Lives Matter T-shirt, and I'm not. I'm not. That you see her face. That we know Kanye needs medicine. So it's like Kanye is a whole other conversation. Candace always did that willingly. Even where I'm from, you wouldn't even be allowed in the. They would lock the doors. They saw Candace Owen come. Oh, it's Candace Owen. Lock the doors, turn the lights off. And again, I'm not about the white black thing. It's not 1995. I'm not. I just use that as an example.
Yeah. No, I'm with you, man. That's that whole thing. But I get their statement. I'm okay with them kind of hedging their bets, like trying to land on the side that they believe is the winning side, like the side that has power. I understand. I see it all the time in different dynamics. So I'm not really mad at them at that. It's just the way they do it. Like you said, it's like not even just against their own self-interest. It's like it goes against their own self-awareness. Like that's like I know that you know better than what you're saying, but you're going to do it to appeal to the people that you want to align yourself with. And I think that you could be aligned without selling your own self out, like your own being. Like I'm not who I think. I'm not who I am. I'm going to pretend I'm not, so that I can fit in. But like everybody knows, especially not no funny. Everybody knows Candace isn't. Like you're a black woman, and eventually that's going to matter. At some point, that's going to matter. Like even Ben Shapiro had that thing where they disagreed, and instead of being collegiate about it, he kind of came after her. Why? I guarantee you, it's because she was a black woman. Wasn't even graceful about it. I mean, he really like came after her, basically almost like inviting her to quit the Daily Wire because she like if it's not about the money, why don't you quit?
Imagine your boss trying to punk you. That's like that's your boss. Like Ben Shapiro, he doesn't understand it. Like I'm in a managerial position. If I acted like that, I would get fired.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the problem too, is that a lot of these people are just unchecked.
Yeah.
Where I'm from, someone's gonna check you like, oh, you look cool, but you're still like they're gonna bring you down a peg to remind you that you're still a human.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
But also there was so much dynamic and everything that happened between Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro because they're both haters.
Yeah.
And so they were doing their tactic on each other. As far as Dennis Prager goes, Dennis Prager is grooming kids just as much as he accuses other people. He's trying to take over school systems. Like I have a different view on that whole crowd because they are the very thing that they claim. So they're saying, oh, these people are groomers, they're bad. Bro, it's you. You're just talking in the mirror like it's you.
Yeah. No, I agree. But I think they're both identifying the opposite, their opposition, but their opposition is just another flavor of themselves. Like Democrats and I really think that once you get power and access and wealth, I think people just become more likely to be predatory and exploitative. So anybody, whether left or right, whether religious or not, like once you get the power, access, and wealth, people just their minds. There's something about not having the limits placed upon you by other people because you have so much that other people need that allows the worst in your human nature to come out. I think that's got to be hard to fight off.
Out here, cops are compulsive liars, and it's because we gave them the power.
Yeah.
And so when they get caught, they keep lying and lying because they've never had consequences in their life, you know? You know, this is why I quit drinking. I'm bad. I'm bad at bars. This is why I quit. I'd walk in and be like, let's talk about the president. Or like, I'd get a few drinks in me. Let's talk about religion.
Man. Those are some of the best topics, man. I mean, you want to talk about something that you're charged about, like something that you actually care about. It's like, man, like something, or at least interesting, like Princella. It's like, I can't care too much. I'm not a lesbian. It really doesn't impact me. But well, you know, I'm half lesbian. I like women, so I'm half lesbian.
Do you think people are drawn, especially nowadays, because we all identify as something in today's world, and I'm saying that jokingly. But do you think people are drawn to someone like Princella because she's a mass movement? She's saying quick things. She just hopped up out of nowhere, because people hop on these trains nowadays.
Oh,
you know? The first thing I saw is she kind of had that Messiah thing going on. Because she got the power. And you know what? I'm an investigator. I went back to her older videos. She wasn't like that. But when she got subscribers, all of a sudden her message changed.
Yeah, I think she is what she says. Like, she was a saleswoman. Like, she actually went in sales, so she studied it. And that's like, it's for me, she has the same thing that Kevin Samuels and even like the Fresh and Fit, all of them, they tell you themselves, all of them study sales. Like, each and every one of them study sales and marketing. So I think they're willing to change and alter whatever they have to do or say to market and sell themselves or whatever it is they have. So I think all of them have that in common. And the best, I guess, the people that are, if they have a something to hang on to, whether it's magnetism, charisma, whether it's like an actual message, like if there's actual something there, and you study those things, I bet you even Andrew Tate studied that stuff. Like, there's something about them. So if you start with a little bit of charisma or a lot, I would say a little bit would be like the Fresh and Fit, very little charisma to start with, but they studied sales and marketing, and then they found a message that resonated, and then that propelled them. But like Kevin Samuels and Princella already had charisma. Andrew Tate already had confidence and stuff like that. That's going to translate to charm and charisma. So they just those tactics, they work. Psychology works, and I think she knew how to tap into it. And she's doing a masterful job of tapping into the psychology, especially of wounded people, because that emotionality takes away whatever reason you have. Your reason is gone because you're hurt. You're sad. You're angry. You're not thinking. You just want somebody to speak to your pain. That's the same thing the Red Pill dudes did. I'm speaking to their pain. That's why dudes just clung on. They would call him the Godfather. He was saying, oh, this is what I felt. This is what I've been feeling for the last 5, 10, 15 years, man. Thank you for somebody saying it. And you're saying it not just to say it, you're saying it where people that you think hurt you are hearing it.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes it feel even more impactful. It feels cathartic. Like, yes, you're telling these women that are just like the ones that hurt me. Thank you, Kevin Samuels. And the women, I think it's the same with Princella. You're talking to you go to the dude spaces, even though you're trying to save women. You go to dude spaces to tell them the very thing I've always wanted to tell them. You're predatory. You're weak. You're a user. I mean, it feels good. If you've been hurt, that feels great.
As someone who dates around, sometimes the people that you date speak on you and the kind of person that you are. Because we are drawn to people who are like us, whether we like it or not. You know? I don't know.
Guarantee you she bought one, Dury. I guarantee she done bought a couple of them.
There has to be a line of like having a consensus and then be like, oh, I'm going to make money off of this, because there's always that turn when people start making money. You'll notice they start leaning more right, no matter what they're talking about, no matter what, you know? And you know what, like years ago, I remember, like 10 years ago, my pops was like, hey, you got to check out this guy. I was like, who are you talking about? He's like, his name's the Angry Man. I remember when the Angry Man was in his car just wolfing, but my pops had issues, and my pops was like, look, this man's saying all these things, and this was before all of it, the red pill, all of that, you know? It's sad to see what it's turned into.
For whatever reason, I have not been able to get into Angry Man. There's certain people, there's something about them I don't know. As soon as I hear them talk about something, it just clicks off. And Angry Man's one of those people.
He talks about himself too much. I want, like, I know all my stories. I want to hear everybody else's. Like, I have things to offer. I'll interject, but like when you are constantly talking about yourself, that speaks to something.
He said I'll block them.
You know, I'd check on him and
shoot.
who's that other guy who moved to Arizona because he was gonna get hands put on him? Tommy
Sotomayor?
Yeah. I lived in Arizona, so there's a lot of people that
funny.
like, hey, this dude moved to my neighborhood.
Man, he's funny, but I can't watch him too long either. Like he's got a quick wit. So like, when he's talking, he's got a quick wit. He's clever. He got some comedic instincts. But man, I've seen him do some stuff, and I'm like, I can't get with him. It's weird, man. I think I'm too picky when it comes to like the stuff I watch. I feel like I feel like I eradicate so many people.
I don't understand the hatred, and I'm not even saying this to be cliche, so call me what you want. I don't understand the hatred for women or the hatred that women will have for men. Yeah. I've had wins, losses. I'm a human being. Like, I've had nothing but experiences. I chalk that up as, okay, this didn't work. I will, you know what I'm saying? So it's weird to me. And I didn't come to the internet until later in life. So all of this is just weird to me as far as like, if I'm mad about something, I'm not necessarily going to be drawn towards it. You know, yeah. I do like watching people on opposite sides because I want to know what people are thinking. I want to know what the opposition is thinking. I can't necessarily hang with racists because that's just born from ignorance, you know, not even like Ben Shapiro said something like, I think you were playing a clip about what he said about African Americans and stuff. I was like,
the single moms.
I was in here like, what did he say? Like, I was honking up. Like, what did he say?
Yeah,
I can't hang with that.
Yeah,
I couldn't even be. They kicked me out. They would have to drag me out that room.
Yeah, and see, I used to get angry like that too, until I realized I never actually considered the questions they were asking. Like, I was like, oh. I never actually considered it. And even when I got to think about it, I was like, a lot of times I still didn't agree with them. I still found faults in their argument. But I was like, why was I so quick to get angry? And why was it I never even thought the answer? Like, why didn't I treat why didn't I treat the question with fairness? Just because I didn't like the person that delivered the question or the way they delivered the question. So I was like, that's one thing I learned about Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens, a lot of like the right-leaning people. I may not have liked what they had to say, but I had to learn, like, you know what, I need to calm myself down long enough to actually think about what they're saying. Because if I can't ever have a rebuttal, then I automatically look like they know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I need to be able to have an answer.
Absolutely.
When these people talk.
And
wow, you're racist. Just had a revelation. I have an aversion to advice and knowledge coming out their black mouths. It all feels scummy and predatory. Jesus. All right. I mean, you know, I feel you. Coming out their black mouths. They're black. Yeah, but
it just seems strange to me. I don't understand the anger or even. You know what? I go back and forth with Neil deGrasse Tyson, okay? But he had an interview with Ben Shapiro, and Ben Shapiro was going off about all these things, and Neil deGrasse Tyson looks at him. He was like, "Why do you care?" Because I love thinkers, and Neil deGrasse Tyson is a thinker. He's like, if I'm not about it, you're not even on my radar, bro. Like, if I'm not thinking about you, you're not. No, you know. And there are certain. I've learned to do that. Like, there are certain issues. If it's not my issue, I'm not even going to step to with anger, contempt. I'll look at both sides, have an opinion, and then move on. Because I'm not doing any of that stuff. Especially with the new age stuff. Like, I'm a bit older. And again, the older we get, the more gross the younger generation is going to look.
Man.
Excuse me.
No, so with you.
I'll never forget, my uncle walked in, and every time I see Snoop Dogg, it reminds me of my uncle. My uncle walked in, we were watching MTV, and he's like, you know, this Snoop Dogg guy will never last. This stuff will never last.
What?
My uncle's a hater, but you know that generation, he was from the doo-wop singing on the corner.
Yeah.
You know, they were lovey and huggy, you know, and then he saw Snoop Dogg and was like, who is this guy? you know?
Yeah, you're right. You caught me in a mental lie, because I was like, I remember seeing Snoop and I immediately knew, like, oh, this is gonna be a hit. First time I heard him. But I went and did the thing with Little Yachty. First time I saw Little Yachty, I'm like, oh, this is never gonna work. And this dude's still popular. Like, I'm like, how? Now he's getting into movies and stuff. I'm like, man, how did this happen?
I did
I did
that
the same thing.
I did that with Travis Scott because I saw him in person, and I looked at my son. I was like, that genre will never last. Look at him now.
Man, look at him now, man. Look at him now.
Oh,
falling off stages and everything. Man, I don't know. I like the people. I do wish some of the more problematic takes could be like tamed or tamped down in some kind of way. I wish there was like a self-governing system with the crowd. Like, nah, you're going too far. I wish we policed who we listen to with reason, as opposed to like, oh, they're saying what I want to hear. I wish we were a little more like checking the people that we listen to. I would say, like, I've seen that in like mainstream media. Like when people go too far left, like there's like a system of checks and balances a little bit. It used to be like the soccer moms always writing a letter. Like, you know, they always got stuff corrected. Like, nah, you can't say that. Nah, we don't want to see that. Nah, I wish there was more of that amongst the crowd, as opposed to everything that the influencer says is right. I wish there was more of a correction system, a mechanism, a group, a demographic, something.
But we also have to teach each other how to decipher between BS. Like,
facts.
We can't be lemmings. We can't be lemmings. Yeah. We can't, like, I remember when I first got on the internet, it was hard for me to say, oh, I'm following this person. I'm a follower. Because where I'm from, you're supposed to be a leader. You're not supposed to be a follower. Yep. Like, even the internet lingo wasn't easy for someone like me, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I think part of the problem is that we, like you were saying earlier, it speaks to your emotions. So you fall into these things. Man, I watch old, you know, it's no secret that I smoke. I watch old sitcoms on YouTube.
Okay.
You know, but maybe it's me craving the nostalgia. I watch stuff from the UK that was around from my era. I still watch Desmond. But to me, that takes me away from the craziness of the internet. Because if I watched Princella all day, if I watched the red pill, blue pill stuff, I'd go crazy.
So yeah, and I think that's actually what's happening to a lot of people. There's this dude I've been subscribed to him for a while, but I've listened to his perspective shift the longer he stayed into the red pill space, and become more and more cynical, and like with all the like constant reinforcement of thoughts. And I watched the video come up in his, and I immediately got rid of listen to it while I was working, and I was like, nah, I think I'm done listening to him, because he's actually gone. Because he used to be useful, like his thoughts actually used to be useful, but now all of his thoughts are going directly towards the problem, and it's like there's nothing new there. It's like because he got stuck. He's stuck in it. And I'm like, I don't ever want to get stuck. That's why I like talking about different stuff every now and then. I like doing like a Christmas special. I like doing the stuff we did on the religion. I like doing the stuff on relationships. I like doing something weird and random like the guns in the Black community. I like doing stuff that keeps me out of a cycle. Like, I don't ever want to get stuck on one type of topic and just generate content increasingly refined around one thing. So next thing I know, I've got 50 quips about Black women, you know, that I run on a loop.
Yeah,
I really don't want to be that dude.
And you know what? As human beings, we need a change. I changed my name. Like, you know, not everybody needs to know that I'm an atheist, at least from the jump, because my name used to be Godless Sewing. And it turned off a lot of people. And the funny thing is, when I changed my name, I gained over 100 subscribers.
Wow.
That's what I said. It was like right when you had your FU stream. And let me tell you, I've had that same speech with the people that I stream with, like, because they would hop in for an hour and a half, and I'm in the locker room. Where the F were y'all? Like I'm over here drowning. Where were you?
Man,
I've told a few people, if you don't come in within the first half an hour, don't bother. Man, because I make stuff. I get it, but sometimes I want to talk. Sometimes I want to talk, like, and
Yeah.
people watch me because I make stuff on stream. I do miracles, you know, but sometimes I have things to say too.
I'm totally
Trust
with
me. You
Rashawn,
got to change it up on YouTube. You have to.
got to. I'm supposed to ask for motorcycle riding lessons. I don't have any desire to be on a motorcycle. None. Absolutely none. My sister bought a motorcycle once upon a time, and she ended up falling. I'm good. I do not want to be on a motorcycle. I need to be in 4 enclosed metallic cage bar walls with some tempered glass that I can see out of, but I need to be in something boxy and big. I need that. I need
people
that.
people ask me all the time,
No.
how can I be a non-believer and ride a motorcycle around LA County?
Man.
if you didn't have faith before, you'll have some after.
Man, I can't
It's
do
true.
it.
I know I stopped. I've slowed down riding. I've known a lot of people that have passed, hit. There was somebody just up the street from my house. I don't know what this person was thinking. On the street, they stopped and they opened their door. And the person on the motorcycle hit their door and went over the door. And that was it for said individual, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And the old cliche from the 80s about motorcycles is, in an accident, win, lose, or draw, you lose. As far as being a motorcycle rider, you know?
Yeah. Now, I'm going to tell you, Greg, it's not that I want to live forever. Obviously, the way I eat, I don't plan on living forever. But there's certain ways I'm willing to die of my own choosing. I'm willing to die of clogged arteries. I do not want to die flying off the back of a bike into the rear end of a semi or into a pole. The guy, there's a guy, he was my birthday twin. We were both born on August 22nd. Motorcycle accident. Boom. On motorcycle, he was in the rain. I guess he skidded under 18. It was something. It was something terrible. I'm like, oh no, I would never. Yella was just in something big and boxy. Her name was Tanya. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Concrete is undefeated. Yeah, I'm good. I don't want to go out like that. All I ask is that however I die, it makes a good story. I mean, only thing that you need to make a good story is a good storyteller. Because no matter how it was, a good storyteller can make it interesting. Even if you win your sleep, a good storyteller can make that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. And knowing Greg, it'll go something like Greg Bryant, he was found dead in his home, alone, asleep, with his hand wrapped around his penis that still had lotion in it. You know what I'm saying? That would be you. That would probably be you.
That's the corner doing you dirty.
Were you always an atheist?
I was actually extremely religious. I went from Catholic to NOI. I actually to the point where I still have the suit. This was 20 years ago.
What?
This was 20 years ago though. Yeah, I seen Louis Farrakhan and Bill Cosby and a sheriff in LA County in Compton. Bill Cosby came and yelled at us.
Wow.
That's back when Bill Cosby was on his Black Power, like empower yourself, better yourself. So he teamed up with Louis Farrakhan and they would go around. They came to LA. But after that, I went to college and got peyote shot up my nose. And after that, I dropped out of college and kind of traveled around. I was definitely one of those people who was seeking God. I was seeking like, you know, a higher power. And in the end, it just kind of, you know, the more research I did, it all kind of says the same thing. Don't hurt people. Don't be, you know, don't be a dick. Don't be mean to people, you know. And I'm really bad at like I come from a military family. They told me don't ever join the military. I'm really bad in situations of having to take instructions like that.
Man.
So
yeah, I would have had a problem with the nation too. Like instruction, I really need to know my leader's competent. Like it's weird, but you have to kind of prove yourself to me. Like the moment I see that you don't know what you're talking about, I'm going to like have resentment listening to you. Oh my
And
god.
back then, like the way they were, it wasn't like recruiting, but I would smoke blunts with some of my friends, and this one dude would smoke blunts with us. He's like, "Oh, I'm in the nation," but the thing that always tripped me out is that like he was pretty high up, but he would smoke blunts. I grew up. My pops was from the South. I eat pork. That's another reason I'd be a bad Jew or a bad Muslim, because I love pork. This dude would eat pulled pork with me. There's a same spot I still go to, and I'd look at him like, what kind of, so
right.
I don't know. I think there's a difference between having a belief and actually living that. I'm not here to dog on anything. Yeah, like to me, I don't know. I just always have bad examples. And you know what? As someone who's an atheist, I always say, like, it's not that I don't believe in God. It's just that I haven't had proof of, certain things. And when it happens, I'll be front row.
Got you. You need more evidence.
And nobody has death is undefeated. No one has come back and been like, "Hey, this is what happens." So I don't.
But see, here's the thing: if somebody did come back, and they couldn't come back in their body, we wouldn't believe them. Like if somebody said I was Joan of Arc in my former life, we're not going to believe them. And if anybody comes back quick enough before their body not to come back, we're gonna say, "Well, you didn't actually die; you just had a near-death experience." So, I mean, will we ever actually believe anybody?
No, because I actually work in a medical setting of a facility. I'm the janitor. I'm director of operations on a huge property. But like, we would put that person in the institution. If they legitimately would not stop saying, "Hey, no," like you would be taken away from society.
Yeah.
At least that's how we still do it.
Yeah. Man, I hear you, Dory. I know it's not the true Islam. I get it.
And I've traveled. Like I'm semi fortunate. When I was a kid, my parents they took me to Italy, Israel, and Egypt. And then as an adult, and the UK, but as an adult, I went back to the UK, Egypt, and Israel.
Okay.
And nice. And let me tell you, I didn't see any nation people in Africa.
I bet.
And that's you know what? I'm not here to dog on anybody, but that's just what I saw. Besides the people of the nation that go there.
Right.
But even with that being said, like I still watch Leo Muhammad in the UK. He's just a powerful speaker. Like and I consider him like the Black Jordan Peterson. He basically tells you to put your shoes on and make your bed, brush your teeth, have self-respect. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And some people need to hear that.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. I mean, especially these days, we are definitely losing a lot of I would say the base level teaching, like the basics. Like we try to go so advanced that we skip all the basics. So our fundamentals are terrible. Like, I mean, like anything in life, if you only do the advanced stuff, but you don't understand the basics, all the advanced stuff you do is going to be faulty and problematic. And I feel like that's the thing we're doing. All this tech, we have all this advanced technology and all this advanced this, but our basics, man, just basic recollection, basic comprehension, like just basic building blocks, man. We are off.
When I'm in public, my biggest pet peeve is people no longer say, "Excuse me, please." I open doors for people. They walk right past me. You better not catch me on a back day. I'm gonna catch your back heelers. But it trips me out, and I'm trying to be an example for my son because my son is always with me, and I'm like, "Oh, excuse me." And I notice now when he walks past people, he says, "Oh no, excuse me." You know what I'm saying? Like common courtesy has disappeared in this world. It has disappeared.
That's bad.
But again, I live in Southern California.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah.
That's one thing I want to say though, like what people consider Hollywood is a group of people. It's not Hollywood, California is a hood. It's, like if you're not from there, don't go there, at least as far as off the tourist traps,
Yeah.
Hollywood is more of a state of mind. Because you could be in New York and be Hollywood with your sunglasses and your scarf on, you know.
Hollywood's a culture, not a place.
Yeah. No, because people trash my town, and like I lived in Hollywood, and there's actual people there. There's real people there.
Yeah. Well, see, Greg, manners cost nothing, but not having manners can cost you everything.
It's just strange to me that people are no longer polite. But again, I said earlier, like I was raised by a big mama. Like you were gonna be polite no matter what. You know.
Yeah.
So I have that instilled in me.
Yeah, that was my mom and grandma too. So manners, being mannerable, yeah, absolutely. I let go of the gentleman kit. I let go of that around 20 something. I let go of that one. That whole what is that called? Chivalry. Oh, that died.
That's different.
I killed that one. I'm just saying. I mean, that's the next grade up for men and manners. That like the next grade up is that chivalry thing. I killed that one. You're gonna get basic manners from me that everybody has access to. Equality manners. That's what you're getting. I hold it open for anybody, man, woman, boy, or girl. But boy, ain't gonna be no laying no coats down. Ain't gonna be no just because you're a woman, I'm gonna run past you to get to the door. No. If you open that door, if you get to that door first, you better open it. I mean, dates is different. I ain't dating, so I ain't worried about that.
No, you're right. I didn't think about that. No, I'm not putting a cape on for anybody. Mm-hmm. See, but that's different though, because you reach a certain age and you don't want to play yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I refuse to be a sucker. Like you're not gonna just blatantly play me if I'm not paying it. If I'm paying attention, there's no way.
Facts.
And I think we need to teach that. Like I tell my son all the time because he's reaching that age where he'll get a girlfriend and they start saying I love you. Yeah. And the first one he had, I was like, she's not gonna be around forever. And he was so mad. He didn't talk to me. And literally a week later, he came down, sat on the couch. He was like, you're right. But these kids, they don't. And also, I don't blame the internet, but back in the day, you had to actually have game. You had to actually walk up to somebody. Everything's changed.
Yeah. It's gotten real crazy out here. But before I get ready to wrap up, I want to ask you a few Christmas-related questions. I think you said you don't celebrate Christmas, right?
I do. I have a tree out. My uncle's coming over. My cousin's about to come over. My mom's in the kitchen just doing magic right now at my house.
You said you were trying to avoid your family. That's what you said. You're trying to avoid. Okay, so like what's one of your fond Christmas memories?
You know what? Because it's not around anymore, it's just the family unit. I come from a huge family, and we all used to meet at my grandma's house. Because my grandfather was the one who made it, so he had the big house. So we'd all go to my grandfather's house. And like as the years went on, that kind of disappeared, and my family fractured. Yep. And you know what? Like money makes people hate each other. It makes people stupid. My grandfather died. People got kind of stupid. When my grandmother died, it's like I didn't know you didn't like me all these years. What's wrong with you? Like people just get crazy when they think money's involved. So I miss the just the love behind it.
No, I definitely agree. Mandrell, man, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Sunday. If you don't celebrate the holiday, Happy Sunday to you. Welcome. Yeah. How are you today?
Thanks for having me, Arshawn. Happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all that crazy shit. But it's a manufactured holiday anyway, just like all the rest of them. But I agree with my so-called life, like the family unit. Like I'm going to meet go to a family get together here in a few minutes, right? Mm-hmm. Right. The family unit is really what makes it worth it. You know what I mean? The presents, I haven't gotten presents for Christmas in forever. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that. But yeah, I agree with my so-called life. It's the family that does it, man. It really is. And he's right. When you see, and it tears me up on the inside too when I see families tear apart because they think money's involved in something.
Oh man.
When I see people do that, man, I'm like, come on, it's not worth it. It's just money.
And the funny thing is, my grandfather would have beat up everybody.
Right. Your grandfather would have told him to stop and cut the nonsense out. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And that's the thing I don't get. Like, they didn't get the lesson of, like, my grandfather brought us all together, taught us how to be family. You know, like it's a trip. It's a trip.
Yeah. I haven't that I know of. I haven't seen that happen in my family yet. Hopefully, I never do. But I've seen other people's family go through it, and it's weird to me, man. I'm like, good Lord, really? That's all it took? Just a little money to throw it, and it's sad to see, man. I don't judge people for it or nothing like that. It's just a sad situation for me to look at, and it's like, good Lord, man. I just wish they could get over it and, you know what I'm saying, get along again. And these are people who are not even related to me. I still have those feelings towards it, you know.
But there has to be, like I was saying earlier, though, there's sentiment in not being a sucker. If someone does you wrong, like me and my cousin have beef, and it's for a reason. So if someone does you wrong, you still can't just be like, oh, it's okay. Like, no, it's not okay.
I think is incidentally, I have a cousin like that too. He just won, but I mean, when you steal from me, fuck you forever. Pardon my language, Arshawn, but no, I can't abide a thief. Yeah, I can't abide a thief. I can trust a hustler. A hustler's going to try to make money. Cool. You can trust a hustler, but you never trust a thief. A thief will do anything.
I'm the same thing about liar. Like, if you're a liar, I will never believe a word that ever comes out of your mouth again. Right. You might as well not even be near me, because I'm just gonna be like, oh, they're just squawking. They are just squawking.
Yeah. I'm that way with thieves, man. A thief will do anything. You can never turn your back on him. You can never sleep soundly around him. You can't know. So no, but he stole from me. And my mom to this, it was years ago. That was back in 2008, I believe. My mom to this day, you should call him up. I'm not calling him. You should get over that. No, I will not. I'm not getting over it. No. Why do I have to he's the one who wronged me. Why do I have to reach out to him? No, I'm not doing that. It was just. It's a principle. He stole. It wasn't his. You know what I went through to get you know what I went through to earn the money to get that what little I had?
And I think that's part of the problem too. Like, that's my beef with my cousin. He did the exact same thing to me. And then, like, he was on drugs, on the real ones, not the funny haha ones. He was on the real ones, but to me, that's still no excuse.
The real ones. I love that.
Well, I don't look at like weed. Well, basically it's weed. Everything else, like anything else that you're strung out on.
Yeah.
If you need a blowtorch for it, get help.
Yeah. That would qualify as a real one. Yeah, that would qualify. I agree.
I've done outreach. I work with people with disabilities, but like I have a line. And if you cross that, you're done.
Yeah.
Oh, let me ask you a question, Mandrell. Let me ask you a question, because I asked my so-called life. First of all, we got a new presidential ticket based on the chat polls. Princella and Candace Owens. It's going to be a Black woman-centric ticket.
Wait, they voted for Kundis? They honestly voted for Kundis?
Candace got 46% of the vote. 46% of the votes. So Princella and Candace Owens are running the ticket. So that's going to be an interesting ticket. I mean, because I don't even know if their family values line up. Princella went to all lesbian family unit. And, well, I mean, not completely. But if the men are there, they got to be outside. And Candace wants a traditional family. So it's going to be something crazy. But, Mandrell, let me ask you, what is a memorable, like a positive or happy Christmas memory that you have that you could tell us about?
Memorable Christmas moment. That's one year my great aunt and her husband came by when I was a little kid. It was a Christmas boy. I was a little boy. You know what I'm saying? I think I was about 8 or 9 or something like that. And my great aunt came by with her husband. She brought gifts and stuff like that. But it was just the whole thing. Like, again, it was a family coming over because she never came by the house often like that, But this year she did come by. It just meant a lot to have, her there as company and everything. The other memories are like when we have family get-togethers on Christmas Eve or something like that, like we're having tonight. Those are the ones that stick out. And everyone, it's always a good time. You catch up with people you haven't seen in forever and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's no beef or anything like that. It's just, everyone's having a good time, socializing, eating food. But yeah, the one with my great aunt when I was about 8 or 9, that one sticks out.
Okay. I want to ask you both what, I know both of you saying you have family gatherings going on. And hopefully nobody in your family can hear. I want you both to tell me, because I don't know these people. I don't know them.
Right.
I don't know them. So feel safe. And they probably don't watch Critically Drinking. So feel safe. My so-called life, who is your favorite person in your family that's not your son?
Wow.
Good question.
I think I have disdain. I think I have disdain for all of them equally. But I have to say, wow. I'm the super black sheep. I'm like the black sheep that's so black. I'm in the hills, you can't see me. So I'm gonna have to say my mom, because she can still cook. My mom, mom, right now, I just walked in the kitchen. She is throwing down in my kitchen. So
I love it. Okay. Mama gets the vote. All right, now Mandrell.
It's obvious.
In your family. Nope. Who is your favorite person in your family? Not your sister.
That's not fair.
Well, I got rid of so-called life son. We couldn't have so-called life son, and I had to eliminate the person I knew was close to you. Shoot. So the favorite person that I know is already favorite, we're taking them off the list.
Okay.
I need the next. I need that next one.
The next person. Next favorite person in the whole family. It'd have to be my mom.
Oh, mamas are winning Christmas. Mamas are winning Christmas.
No, it's just here's the thing. It's not because she's my mom. You know what I'm saying? I love her to death and I hate her equally. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I feel you.
Wow, Yella. Well, Mom, I love Yella to death, man. Yella's my guy. See, it's people like that I keep in my circle. Yella would give you the real, period. Yeah. Yella is someone who would be an actual friend. Like I told Yella before, if I never met him on YouTube and we met somewhere out in real life, Yella would be a person I would actually hang out with. You know what I'm saying? Like actually hang out with and befriend. He's a person going to tell you you're fucking up, regardless. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to always tell you in a nice way.
Yeah.
He's going to give you what you need as opposed to what you want. And
because
he's
it's
hilarious.
Christmas. He is hilarious, but I want to tell y'all something. I was never supposed to tell y'all this. I was never supposed to tell anybody this. Yella buys everything, like all his equipment and like posters. He buys them all smaller than normal, so he can keep the facade of being 6'2". He's really only 5'2", but he's in a child's chair. He's in a child's chair. And he gets instead of like 8x5 posters, he gets 4x2s and 4x3s, so that we think he's bigger than he is. He's actually a short king, and he's just fronting on the internet the whole time. I wasn't supposed to tell anybody, man, but we had beef because he was supposed to be here today, so I'm outing him. I'm exposing him. So, man, that's what's up.
I've actually seen that in real life. Well, on the internet, two people had beef, and they were wolfing back and forth. Well, one dude did not mention he was 6'5". The other dude was probably 5'8", 5'9". When they ran up on each other, 6'4" literally grabbed him by the neck. Literally. You gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful on these YouTube streets.
You gotta be careful, man.
Or know how to grapple. Or you better know how to.
Yeah, and also if you ever like if you ever like go on a tour of a prison or something and they take you down death row, like all of those guys on death row are like 5'5" and below. They're all short dudes. So watch out for the short, like Sammy the Bull. He's like 5'5" or 5'6" or something like that. All the short guys, for some reason, are dangerous. And I don't understand.
It's because they have something to prove.
Gotta be.
It's because society. I'll tell you, I have a brother who all my brothers were all around the same height, but I have one who's 5'6", and he thinks he's tougher than everybody else.
Yeah,
he's in the gym talking trash, sending videos. Like he's like, I'm in my 50s. Look at me, like, and he has nothing to prove to anybody.
Right, nothing to prove to anybody, but he's barking away though, man. I mean,
oh yeah,
waiting for a problem to pop off, just waiting for someone to say something wrong. I'm like, yo, chill out.
He's so huffy. We like sometimes I don't know where he's from. He gets huffy with people at restaurants. I told him like I won't go out with you because I worked in the service industry in my 20s. I've worked every crummy job from like fast food to like a steakhouse. I give you respect. If you're at Wendy's, I say please and thank you. Thank you for making my food. Like I don't care where I am. Yeah. I can't go out with my brother because he's rude. Like he expects people to serve him. And I'm like, where are you from, bro? Because we from the same place.
Yeah.
It is not fancy.
Food service. No, you gotta give you gotta, even if you're not that mannerable, you have to be mannerable to food service workers because you do not want to come back with some kind of foodborne illness because somebody done put your food directly on the counter or something just out of spite. I ain't taking no chances. So
no, exactly.
He was in school. He was the little pit bull, and I had to fight with him. He was the PG, and I was the center. Okay, what's up?
I will say though, like I refuse to scrap little guys because they got a better center of gravity. They'll come underneath you and just rock. Are you kidding? You're like you're out. I'm too old though. I don't get down like that anymore.
Yeah, I'm 45, man. I still train though. I still train MMA, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and Muay Thai. I do it because I like to. I'm not doing it because I'm gonna go out looking for trouble, man. Yeah, getting into a street fight is stupid. You know, you know.
Especially where I live, the recently, and everyone tells me because I may or may not be known to give someone the bird while driving, but recently there was a road rage out in the desert, and somebody shot at somebody, and a 28-year-old basically put out a family.
Wow.
And literally like took out someone that was under 5. You know,
that's wild.
That's what I'm saying. You can't even give anybody the LA hello anymore. You know, like it's crazy. And it's the younger generation. If you look, like, because of my job, like I constantly have to look people up, run like Megan's on stuff. It's always the under 30s that, like, I don't know if they don't understand consequences anymore, but it seems like there's more people going to jail, more people making bad decisions. I don't even know what it is anymore.
Yeah, I think it's just the life. I think it's the life that we've created in this country. I think it's like unfulfilling. So people have like less of a reason to want to like hold on to it. But I do want to ask you two gentlemen another Christmas question before we close out. Another Christmas question. And I had it, and just that quick, because you put that, like, why does that happen? I remember thinking, because I was going to call it, I was going to do a stream on it. I was going to call it low life esteem. Like instead of like low self-esteem, but like low life esteem, because like they don't esteem their lives. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, but man, I lost it just that quick. You throwing people across the classroom, and he hit you with a desk. Appropriate. Dang. I was gonna ask one. I know I was gonna ask you guys about like your favorite Christmas movie, like the basics, but there was something else that came up, and I think I already asked it in the chat. Dang it, I'm mad that I'm losing it. Y'all go ahead, because man, I really forgot what it was. That's just how did that go? It was a good question. It was a good question. I was going. That's it. Was it?
I kind of have a list. Like I'm a TV geek when it comes. I used to watch Doctor Who. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff that like I'm really not into a lot of it anymore. But this is gonna start a fight. But I watch Die Hard every year because it's a Christmas movie. I know that starts fights with people, but every year I watch the first Die Hard. Carl Winslow was there.
Thank you. It wasn't a bad movie, and I don't argue people about it being a Christmas movie. It's fair. I think it's a fair Christmas movie. It's not my Christmas movie, but For somebody else, yeah, do your thing.
When I got on
And-
Twitter, I didn't understand all these nuances and all these fights, but like Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Oh yeah. And if you're gonna die on that hill, die hard. I'm with you. So
would you watch those claymate? Do you watch the claymations though? They're like, Mr. White Christmas. Do you watch any of that old stuff?
No, I don't like claymation. For some reason, that always bothered me. It always felt like, so I couldn't watch the PJs.
Mhm.
Like when that was out, I couldn't watch the PJs. I didn't like the California Raisins. Like something about claymation, it bothers my eyeballs.
Oh, those
Like,
were
it's
all
like-
those were my shows, all of them, even the raisins.
I'm gonna tell you, to my eyeballs, claymation feels like the rough side of Velcro. Like
Ooh.
this, like in my eyeball. That's what it feels like in my eye. Like I hate looking at it. It's
That's what we call now.
Yeah.
It's, if you get called a California raisin, it's an insult. Now that means you had too much plastic surgery.
Oh, I like it. It's also a perfect movie. Alan Rickman's First Row. No, it wasn't that question. I found it, and I highlighted it so I ain't gonna forget. So I want to ask you both a question. I'm gonna start with you, my so-called life. I had it highlighted. Okay, this year, 2023, because the year's wrapping up. The year's wrapping up. So 2023 is almost over. I want you to take us through your year. Like, tell us how did 2023 treat you? How did 2023 treat you? And what are you looking forward to in 2024? Do you have like a resolution, anything like that? So give us the retrospective and then the look ahead.
Actually, 2023 actually started off awful. Me and my neighbor were suing each other. I had one of the worst Christmases ever last year. And then I discovered something that just because you think you have the complexion for the protection doesn't mean that you do. There's this thing called the law. So after I won my court case, that completely, because I thought I was legitimately going to lose because my neighbor was playing the sad sack. Oh, look at me, even though he outweighs me by 75 pounds. It works out. But anyways, long story short, I went from utter and complete despair to winning 2 court cases to having a great year. I made a ton of stuff. I made a bunch of new friends online, in real life. I stopped riding for a while. I started riding my bike again. This year I didn't think I'd be here, So in a weird way, I'm really grateful. I'm looking back with nothing but like love and respect, because I had a good year. It could have went way wrong, but I had a great year. And in 2024, it's nothing but good things for me. My sewing business is picking up from me just woofing to people, and I now make clothes in a weird way for all these conservative people. I'm not, but I'll make money off of people. So everything is extremely positive. So my year went from extremely negative to positive. So it's all good. To quote Notorious B.I.G., it's all, and another thing, life is attitude. So if I walk around with a crummy attitude, then my life is going to be terrible. But I sometimes I don't feel it. Sometimes when I tell myself like, nah, man, you got to get up and do another day, keep going, so.
Yep. All right. Mandrell, what about your 2023? Tell us about it. What impression did 2023 leave upon you? And then what are you looking forward to in 2024? Then, because there's a couple of chat questions I want to ask you, gentlemen, too.
2023 started off not as bad as my so-called life. Not as bad as it started off okay. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the greatest in the world by far, but then it started to pick up, and here we are. It was a learning experience, 2023, the whole year. It was like being in a classroom of life. It really was. I learned a lot. I changed a lot. I grew a lot. Matured a lot. Adjusted to civilian life a lot. So it was much more like a class, like a learning experience for me. 2023, 2024. The beginning is going to be absolute butt cheeks. It's going to be extremely busy. I'm not going to enjoy myself. I'm going to have way too much to do and not enough time to do it. The second half, it's going to be like sunshine coming through clouds. You know what I'm saying? it's going to be much, much brighter, much more warm and dry. Far better the second half of 2024 will be, if everything goes according to plan. You know what I'm saying? But so that's what I'm looking forward to, the 2024 first half. I'm bracing myself. Too much to do. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah. Greg, the way that phrase is used, butt cheeks is bad. The way the phrase is used, butt cheeks is bad.
Yes. It's the bad butt cheeks, not the good ones.
And anyone who's I'm not scared of the election. I'm well armed. I'm ready for the election.
Same here.
I'm not
very
scared.
well armed.
Either way, I'm not scared. Who wins? Either way, I'm ready for it. All y'all.
That's terrible. Y'all are crazy. I love it though.
You gotta be optimistic. You have to be optimistic. You can't like live in turmoil, or your life will be. You know.
Oh yeah. I do want to ask you these couple of questions from the chat because Inya said the holiday party question. So I'm gonna ask you just in case she wanted to hear this answer from the both of you. Would you two of you rather, now both of you are at family gatherings, but would you prefer being at a family gathering or at a holiday party? Like you know, associates, friends, co-workers, holiday party or family dinner?
Family dinner, by far and away, for me.
Okay.
I like both. The only reason is I've had the same job for a long time, and they get catered. We get a Mexican restaurant catered at all parties. And so it's funny how all the employees show up at all the parties because it's bomb food. Just amazing. And you know, they're from the country next door, so it's bomb. It's bomb. And so I go to the Christmas parties at my job for the food, but you know, it's good to see family. Like I can see my uncle and his girlfriend on camera, and I'm like, all right, it's kind of like and you know, regardless, I have to tell myself I only see these people once a year. Regardless of my opinion, I only see them once a year.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Now, and they asked, did I ask what your favorite Christmas song? So I'm going to ask it this way, in case, because some people don't like Christmas music. So if you like Christmas music, tell me your favorite. If you do not like Christmas music, tell me the one that makes you want to steer your car into a tree just to make it stop when it's on the radio. So like, if you like Christmas music, tell me your favorite. If you hate it, tell me the one that really gets you.
Can I do both?
Absolutely.
Run DMC, Christmas in Hollis, Queens is one of the greatest songs of all time. Throughout my development of my life, that song has been there. So it's not Christmas till I hear that song.
Okay.
I love, and I'm not even from the East Coast, and I love that song. And I'm gonna say it, and I apologize because it'll be stuck in your head for the rest of the evening. When you are going on the elevator to the 9th level of hell, they are playing the Mariah Carey Christmas song.
All I Want for Christmas Is You?
Yeah, yes, that song is like bad cologne. That song is everywhere. That song is
because it deserves to be everywhere. It needs to be everywhere. Oh,
I recently saw a gangster bumping it in his car legitimately, and I'm like, are you like, okay, no one's gonna say anything to you about it, but he was like legitimately playing it.
As he should. It is a Christmas staple. It is like the turkey on Thanksgiving. You have to have Mariah's All I Want for Christmas. I'm not sure what you and Greg have against it, but
I disagree.
Mandrell,
huh?
Your favorite Christmas song, if you like it, and what is the one that you hate the most?
I don't like Christmas music.
Okay.
I don't. I gotta admit, I do not like Christmas music. The one I hate the most, the one I hear the most, that yeah, I can't stand it. Oh my god, it's so happy and joyful and fucking cotton candy and gingerbread house. I hate it. It's so weirdly childish that I'm just like, oh my god, get me out of here. This is too much. You know what I'm saying? It's cartoony. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no. I think here's the thing. It's like with me and R. Kelly music. I've heard it too much to be a fan of it. I don't like. That's why I've never been an R. Kelly fan. I don't have a problem with him nor his music. I do have a problem with some of the things he's done. But his music, I don't have a problem with it. I've heard it 8 trillion times. In the 90s, he was on just
everything.
Back to back. It was all the time R. Kelly on every channel. I was like, haven't we heard these songs enough? Let's listen to something else.
How do you feel about Michael Jackson?
That's different. Michael Jackson is an icon. Okay. And all those allegations were false. No one proved anything. They even admitted to lies. You guys leave the king of pop. He was a weirdo, though. I mean, I gotta call a spade, and the ball, strike, and the ball, a ball. He was a weirdo.
Yeah, but I agree with you. No, I agree with you. But like, if you put on "Remember the Time" right now, I'll do the dance. Like
right.
I'm not gonna front. Bad was my song. That was like my era. Bad. Are you kidding me? 1989. Where are you at?
I remember the premiere of that video on TV.
Yep.
Network television. I remember that. It came on television. Like, and they had like commercials announcing it and all kind of stuff for weeks. And then it finally came out. I was like, I would have been a kid. I thought it was going to be a movie or something. But no, it was just a video. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Wesley Snipes was in it.
I knew you were gonna. There is, where I live, there is a divide. You either like Mike Jack or you don't. There is a real divide. Like,
I like that. Well, I like Michael Jackson. Like I said, Michael Jackson's different. We didn't hear him all the time like R. Kelly. They didn't overplay Michael Jackson. You heard him a lot, but they didn't overdo it with Michael. You know, R. Kelly was all day and night, every day and night. It was just constant R. Kelly in the 90s. And I was like, okay, enough. And it's the same thing with gospel music. I'm like, oh, I've heard it enough. Let's do something else. And it all sounds the same after a point.
But there's certain songs like Hey Lover, LL Cool J, that was played for 3 years.
Yeah.
Miss Jackson. I remember buying the Outkast album and being like, okay, Miss Jackson's a banger. Did not know I was going to hear it for the rest of my life.
Man. Oh my God. Here's the thing.
That's the truth. Yeah,
I love Outkast. They are my favorite. They are my favorite rap group. Big Boy and Andre 3000. They are my favorite group, Outkast. But there's certain songs I don't listen to anymore because I've heard them so much. You know, Miss Jackson's one of them. You know what I mean? Like, there's another one called Aquemini. That was fantastic, but you never heard it on the radio. So I can sit and listen to that one now.
One of the great, like, even the song they did with George Clinton, like, Aquemini was amazing. Aquemini was amazing. One of the greatest albums. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, you just... I just don't like when people overplay stuff, man. It gets boring after a while. You heard it 8 trillion times. Like, all right, let me listen to something else.
Yeah, but like I find myself going back to like Gangstar, going back to like certain people because I don't like modern music, and I'm man enough to say it. Like, there's a lot.
I don't either. I don't like modern music either.
It makes me feel old. I've turned into my uncle.
We're there. We are there, gentlemen. I got one more question for you, and then I'm probably going to drive you off because Greg Bryant challenged me. He said listen to it from start to finish. So I am going to end this stream with Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Oh my God, why?
I'm sorry. So real quick though, before I ask you this question, to the people on Twitch, I know I said I'm probably going to go over to Twitch. I think most of the Twitch people are busy because I know Bri's actually on stream. I haven't seen any of the normal people from Yella's Twitch in the YouTube space in a long time. So I'm not going to go over to Twitch if nobody's going to be over there. So we'll do that another day. I'm sure Yella might be on tomorrow. So I'll probably catch y'all tomorrow at some point after my nephew leaves or before he gets on. So Twitch people, I'll catch y'all tomorrow probably with because I had something for the Twitchers. Son of a Twitch. But the last question I got was from Nuri. Did we get a New Year's resolution? I want to ask you two gentlemen, do you have a New Year's resolution that you would not mind sharing with the chat, whether it's serious or unserious?
I have some life advice. Never lie to yourself. I set obtainable goals. You know, just drink water, be kind to yourself, but set obtainable goals. Don't say like say I'm gonna take a trip or something, but don't like say I'm gonna gain 20 pounds in muscle unless you really intend to do it and keep it.
I mean, that's fair. What about you, Mandrell? What you got?
A New Year's resolution?
Mm-hmm.
Not really. I'm going to continue to grow and mature. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Continue to educate myself and try not to commit suicide in the first half of 2024.
Ooh, it's going to be that rough, huh?
Man, listen. Like I said, too much to do, not enough time in the day and night. It's just to be busy. Not looking forward to it. So these few days, I'm just trying to relax and enjoy them. Yeah. Not getting more relaxation for a while. It's just, you know.
Yeah, 6 months of hell followed by 6 months of heaven.
Yep.
Yeah. Congratulations again. And for my New Year's resolution, I know I got to move. My lease is up February 28th. So my New Year's resolution is to move. Gotta go. So that's my resolve, that I have to go, get out of this property with these people, and I'm so sick of it. And they break all the rules. All the tenants break all the rules, and the property management, they break all the rules, and nobody cares anymore. And they don't clean up in the parking lot. They don't clean up in the grass. I'm sick of it. I don't know what happened. The newest people that bought it, it's been trash ever since. So that is the end of the questions. I just want to shout out Nova Rain for the beautiful chat BET comment, man. That was hilarious, man. When I did my poem for everybody. Sounds like my sex life. Go to the country, get you some freedom. I probably need to, but I got so much stuff in the city. But I want you to let you two gentlemen get your final thoughts off on Christmas, on the stream, off of 2023. Mandrell, we'll start with you. Get your final thoughts, and then I'm going to start closing out.
Final thoughts, people. Little life advice. Don't be selfish. You know, and that's number one. Number two, try not to take anything personally. Nothing. Try to take nothing personally. And always remember that the less you care, the happier you'll be. And there you have it.
All right.
And stay away from Minister content. It sucks. They're all dumb. They're all immature. It's not going anywhere. It's all fake.
Ooh, Princella Owens 2024, everybody. Risa Neal. Again, thank you, Risa Neal, because she did she suggested a Christmas stream. I wanted to make sure I did a decent job. So, I tried to put together a presentation because Risa don't ask for nothing. So when she suggested a Christmas stream, I'm like, I want to do something and I want to make it something. Just in case Yella and Bri couldn't be here, they were still here. They were able to be in the chat, and y'all still got to see them participate from, the clips. I wanted to put in some work. So hopefully you all enjoyed it. Now I want to get my so-called lives. Final thoughts again on 2023, on Christmas, on this stream, on this channel, on your so-called life.
First off, thank you for letting me be on your stream. I know I say a lot of crazy stuff about religion and about life in general, but it's all about freeing yourself and being okay with yourself,
Wait until you and I have that conversation. I'm right with you.
So, I'm a nihilist, but I try to be, I try to like not be too negative about it. I know those are two opposites, but with all that being said, like I always say, drink water, be kind to yourself. And like I said last time, and I'll say this without the joke, when you're younger, you do everything you can to fight the establishment, but when you're older, you are the establishment. So remember that. Like I always say, you want to change something, do it in your life and watch everything around you change. I did it, and and here I am. Sitting in my house with avoiding my resentful family that I'm about to go and eat a bunch of food in front of. Again, thank you for letting me be on your channel.
Absolutely. No, I appreciate your perspective on things. I appreciate your personality. So always glad that you and you gentlemen can support, pull up, participate, man. Thank you both for coming up here. I am going to drop you guys down and then just wrap up. Just do like some minor housekeeping stuff. So thank you both, gentlemen. Appreciate you. All right. So everybody, again, thank you for coming to Christmasly Drinking. I hope you did not get too deep into the nog during this stream. Anae, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Yella, appreciate it. He is no longer a peel, and he is no longer a shield for coffee. So he is just Yella now. So definitely appreciate the changes being made in 2023. We're leaving pills and coffee behind in 2023. So I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my yellow pill coffee co t-shirts. I don't know. I'm gonna have to scratch, take off the peel, take off the coffee co. It's just yellow. But man, then it's gonna be weird because then it's gonna say yellow and it's gonna have a woman with a ponytail and he's a bald man. That's gonna be even more weird, but it's gonna be weird in a fun way. And Greg challenged me, guys. If you do not like Mariah Carey, cover your ears because he challenged me to listen to the song. And I'm going to prove to you that I like this song. I'm going to listen to it. And if I got to put it on repeat, I will. But I'm not going to do that to you. I'm going to play it one time. Then as I exit, I'm going to play. If they don't shut down the stream for me playing this song. If they don't hit us with the black screen of death. After I play this, then I'm going to play the intro, the Christmas intro. I'm going to play that as the outro. All right. And then we'll get out of here. Yeah, I'm a muted, but watch just to make sure you watch it. Oh, yeah. Listen, I love Christmas music. I have an 11-hour Christmas music playlist. I have an 11-hour Spotify Christmas music playlist. So you don't threaten me with a good time. You don't threaten me with a good time. Yes. So I have no qualms with listening to that 10 more times in a row. 10 more times in a row. I would do it. Like no problems at all. 10 times in a row. It would not bother me at all. Every time would just feel increasingly better. Like every time. I promise you. It's the craziest thing. I don't even know how it works. I hate hearing things on repeat. Y'all know I don't even like repeating myself too often. By the third time I repeat myself, I'm getting angry. But you put some of these Christmas songs on, unlimited replays. Unlimited replays. Like Umar, when he talks, all I want for Christmas is you. All I want for Christmas is you. All I want for Christmas, I promise you I could do it. I take it. You cry when you hear the song? No. Is there one that moves me? I'm sure there is. I'm gonna tell you there's one. There's a couple that can get me. There's a couple that can get me if I get caught. If I get caught in a nostalgic moment, what is it? It's old song, but I didn't hear it until the last 5 years or so. I'm trying to think of it. It's a lady. I want to say something Carpenter or something. Oh shoot. I'm gonna tell you the first one that got me. My Christmas shoes or something for like the mom something. My mom's about to die. There's a mom about to die. She's about to go meet Jesus. That song, woo, man. It might be the Carpenters. Let me see. Merry Christmas, Darling. Merry Christmas, Darling, or Merry Christmas, Baby. That's one. I like that one. If it catches me in a nostalgic mood, I'll Be Home for Christmas. The right person sings the right. Oh, man. Woo, man. Oh, man. Trying to tell you straight to the emotions. Straight to the emotions. Shortcut, straight to my feels. Oh, most concentrated for, but it doesn't make me want to buy anything. Probably because I grew up broke. This stuff doesn't trigger like buying. Oh, yeah, man. Gotta get that Umar. Let It Snow. I love it, but it doesn't make me want to cry. Like, yeah. I'll Be Home for Christmas. And there's another one like I'll Be Home for Christmas. There's another one that's almost exactly like I'll Be Home for Christmas. It's like somebody's not home. But I can't remember the name of it. Play Let It Snow. It triggers my gag reflex. Let It Snow makes me still okay. So yeah, it's got to be Let It Snow, Boys to Men. Oh, yeah, you did say Boys to Men. Let It Snow with Brian McKnight. Yeah. Okay, give me a second. That's actually the first song on my playlist. Is Let It Snow. Boys to Men. So let me tell you how my 11-hour Christmas music playlist is set up. The first thing is a kid Michael Jackson. And he's like, Merry Christmas from Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5 or something like that. It's like a little 15-second clip. while that's playing, I hit the shuffle song. I mean, I hit the shuffle button. That way, typically it plays Let It Snow, but after Let It Snow, everything gets shuffled. So I never hear the same Christmas playlist twice. And it's 11 hours. So I've never heard the playlist twice in my entire life. It's the best. It's the best. It's the best. Okay. All right. Cool. Let me reshare the screen because I think I don't know what I did. It's not even showing us there. Boom. All right. Cool. Let it snow. I don't know why you do all the runs all the time.
It's another Christmas holiday.
No.
It's a joyous thing. Let the angels sing, 'cause we're together. We gotta sing.
Yeah.
Can't let it slip away. Though outside it rains, sleet when our bodies meet. I don't care about the weather. Let it snow. Outside is cold, but the fire's blazing. So baby, let it snow.
Why is it horny? When our bodies meet, you would pick up on that. You would pick up on that.
Let it snow. Oh, come over here and help me trim the tree. I wanna wrap you up, baby, they'll see you're the only present I need. There's so much more waiting for you in store. On this precious day, I can barely say there's no place that I'd rather be. No, you are my everything. Come a little closer.
About to settle a strain. Hey, listen.
Let it snow. Let it snow. Outside is cold, but the fire is blazing. So baby, let it snow.
I'm gonna play one of my other favorite ones. It's not like a move me to tears one, but I like it for some reason. It just sticks with me.
Let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow, baby.
I'm shocked they letting these videos play. They typically cut the stream back in the day. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Christmas. Christmas was better than my birthday. I got better stuff at Christmas. Plus, my family all came around for Christmas. Like everything was geared towards Christmas. My birthday was like, Christmas though. Multiple gifts from multiple family members in multiple houses. Multiple houses. Seeing all my cousins and stuff. Oh man.
As long as you're here with me, yes. I don't mind.
And this play, I know they're gonna block it afterwards, but I ain't worried about that. This Christmas, I'm not a big fan of this Christmas, and because of that, you're gonna have to find that on your own. This Christmas is not my favorite. It's definitely not. But I am going to play this other one though. I'm going to play two songs that I really love for Christmas. Not playing this Christmas. Oh, they finally cut it. Oh, they cut it. Oh shoot, man, this is hilarious. Hey, I'm back. They let me come back. Hey, all right, cool. They let me come back. Let me not play my song, but it was the OJ's I Can't Hardly Wait for Christmas. I Can Hardly Wait for Christmas. That was the song. So since they let me back, I'm gonna go ahead and just play the intro as the outro. We're gonna get out of here, man. Thank y'all. I sincerely thank y'all all for everything that y'all have done the entire year, no matter what position you played, from a chatter to a supporter financially, to somebody who was coming up on the panel, whatever role you played in Critically Drinking this year, thank you. I do not have the schedule for another stream. I know I was talking to Candid Ann about doing something for New Year's. So next time you may see me, if something comes up, you'll see a thumbnail as soon as I can think of it, or as soon as I figure it out. Like if I know I want to do a stream, I'll try to get the thumbnail out so y'all can be, so y'all see it ahead of time. But the next one I think I want to do will probably be Bri, Candid Ann, probably Yella, sometimes after the first of the year. But we'll see what Candid Ann's schedule is looking like. But we'll definitely get that in. So thank all of you. I know you guys are thanking me, but no, thank you. Will it make the whole stream go away? It might get blocked after the stream. After this ends, it might get blocked. I might have to trim it out, or I might have to mute the songs. But I'm not really tripping. I did what I needed to do. I came, I saw, and we did our Christmas stuff. Man, Chef Shapino in the building. Appreciate you, Brody. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that good stuff. Hope everything is going well with you. Man, we just getting ready to wrap up. The stream got blacked out by YouTube after the second Christmas song I played because, we had a couple holiday hits that we wanted to play. So I'm going to do the intro as the outro. So y'all, since it's a Christmas remix, it's stale after tomorrow. I can't really run the Christmas remix after tomorrow. So I'll see y'all next time.
Like, my nigga. Subscribe, my nigga.
And the next time I see you, I'ma cancel Christmas on your ass.
It's little one, and I need someone so high.
Wash away the toxicity.
When you passion, the candles burning, and the candles burning, and it's time for you to join the crowd. I'm going critically drinking, stay thirsty, my friends. Burning miles and hoping never.
Hustle and grind culture is another version of it. I can sleep when I'm dead. You'll be dead.
It's showtime. Come in and have a drink with our whole crew. Come on, then join the panel or throw from the chat. Do it how you wanna do. The misfits keep the whole chat lit. And soon you'll be a part of it too. So come back again, my friend, or we'll confront you. Here we go.
like the song say, hey, don't, I will come find you. Easy way. What a hard way.
Amazing. Release my nigga. Release my nigga.